get out and boogie and all that. What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday, man. Let me see who we got in here. Hey, before I get started, man, I don't have a topic. I don't want to bore everybody with a topic. Hell, I done gave everybody all kind of excitement with all this extra stuff going on. Maybe y'all didn't even see that. I don't know. But anyway, man, as you can see from the thumbnail, Points Blank Experience, 3,650 watch hours. And I got to pull my phone out. 844 subscribers. And I'm saying I need 160 subscribers to hit 1,000 because I like to go over. I don't like to say I need 156 or 155 and put me right there. And I'll say 350 watch hours is what it actually is. But I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, hey, tell you just said, what am I doing going live? Are you supposed to be at Kroger? No, not right now. But hey, I'm gonna say probably 375 watch hours from hitting 4,000. And I want to share something before I get started. I'm gonna holler at the people. And y'all, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna say that right now, man. I don't have a topic, and I'm actually gonna talk to Keisha from Just Asking for a Friend and Tanya from Event Yours. I know May, we pretty much have our topic set for live and direct. And we're working on some with the classroom. But starting in June, man, it's the summertime. I want to have fun, man. I ain't got time to be talking about how we can't pay our bills and all this other stuff. I got other channels I can do that, man. I do some investing in videos. But this summer, man, I want to have topics on both of the series, live and direct, and the classroom, where they're just fun, man. And I'm going to challenge everybody in a minute. I just want to look up something because it just piqued my curiosity. I just named out them watch hours I need. I'm still mad about my intro, man. Y'all got to excuse me. If I just venture off about my damn intro, y'all excuse me in advance. Cause, man, I'm all pumped up over here. So, y'all, I'm saying that I need 350 watch hours for this channel. But since I've had Points Blank Experience, this channel has 9,178 watch hours, meaning it's been monetized twice. Well, how in the world does that happen? It's because your boy went to the hospital. He took a break, and then it took me a minute to come back. Now, I'm here to go. I'm going to have fun. But, man, if I do have a sad moment, it's going to be at the beginning. It's going to be once we start partying. But I'm looking at this, and y'all, I haven't looked at this, man. So I say that to make it fun. What's up, your favorite couple? I see y'all just came in the building. Jerry, I want to go with YOLO, MC, Just Asking for a Friend. I'm going to go back down and speak to everybody. I'm just seeing who I can see on my screen. But, man, yo, this is a message to anybody out there that's on YouTube or just dealing with anything, man. I'm going to have fun with this. I ain't going to even get sad about how to monetize the channel twice and it's still not monetized. I'm not going to let it happen, but it's really happened. But that's a testament, man. I don't care what you go through. First and foremost, I'm smiling about this, and I'm going to keep smiling about it because I can't go back and change it. There's nothing I can do about it but press on. And that's one of the things getting into why I don't want any dry topics. I don't want any sad topics this summer on Points Blank Experience is because if you go back in the day, I don't care if it was your parent, your guardian, I don't care who it was, they had fun and they made do with what they had. They only had a couple bucks. Couple people put a couple bucks in. They take some of that money, go get a deck of cards. Next thing you know, you got a whole party going on. You got a whole party going on. And it's not, they may not have went and got no ribeyes. They may have went and got some, I don't know, a couple of chickens, a whole chicken. Where I grew up, they were all packaged up and separated with thighs and legs and breast paws. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. But it was a whole chicken. You had to get a knife and cut it up. And they had a party, man. That's what I want to get back to. One of the things I'm going to briefly touch on today, man, is let's stop talking about what we don't have and be grateful for what we do have. And I'm smiling. 9,178 watch hours. And I got a thumbnail that's saying I only have 3,000, but that's because I got caught slipping on the banana peel. Part of it was not my fault when I went to the hospital, but part of it, yeah, what's up, Reba? Reba said, you want to hit your goal? What's up, Reba? Talk to me, man. I see you down at the bottom. But part of it was once I got out of the hospital, what did I do? What did I do? Did I say, hey, it's time to press on, or did I go through some other emotions that probably could have been overcame? I'm gonna say a little bit of both. So I say that All right, hey, Crow, hey. All right, hey, Reaper said if I want to hit my goal, make a video. Hey, that's gonna be a short video. Reaper, I want to be a Kroger, man. I time it, man. I'm like on The Price is Right, one of them game shows. I go as soon as I hit the door, I got 7 minutes to get in and out, man. It's like I'm doing something I ain't got no business doing. I'm in and out in 7 minutes, man. So let this be a testament, man. Anything y'all think you can do, you can. Now let me holler and see who we got up in here, man. Let me see what we got in here. We got Jess asking for a friend, my co-host from the classroom, and also one half of Two Truths, One Mic, a series she has on her channel, just asking for a friend. I know she got some heat coming out soon. We got Jerry Allen in the house. Says, "Hey Rod, hey y'all, I'm gonna be here. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be here. I ain't gonna be here like all night or nothing. This ain't no Event Yours marathon, no Facts and Tree marathon. But if y'all here, I'm gonna be here. But I ain't gonna be on here talking about nothing, man. I got a couple things I want. Man, I got a story for y'all. Hey, Shelter the Key, if y'all still listen, all I'm gonna say is Whataburger. It's a hamburger joint for y'all that don't live in Texas. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I had a discovery, man. I'm thinking about filing a complaint or something. I don't know yet. Let me see what else we got. Who else we got? Yeah. Hey, we got On the Go with Yolo. Say, hey, Rod, happy Saturday. Hey, Yolo, man, you've been grinding. I'm seeing you out there. You grinding. What's going on? MC say, hey, PBE. And for those you in the back, that's Points Blank Experience. MC like, man, I don't even know why I came up with these long ass names because I ain't got time to sit. I know what it was, man. I watched too many YouTube videos on how to start a YouTube channel, and then say you had to have a name that fit you. And then I trimmed it down to probably about from about 5 names down to 3, but I wish I would have came up with something simple like just Points Blank. But then I couldn't have added all this other stuff. So, and I'm gonna talk about how I came up with that name in case anybody has always wondered but didn't want to ask. I may be dropping the link later on, man. Anybody want to come up here and hang out with me? We ain't talking about no topics. We ain't talking about no child support and no churches and no the big mamas on live. We ain't talking about, we can't if y'all want it if it's funny, but if it ain't funny, man, I don't know if I'm feeling it today. Speaking of feeling it, I'm kind of warm in here. Y'all, I'm gonna be changing the set as we move because this ain't like formal. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kicking it with y'all today. Hey, y'all see I got that G on this hat. This stands for grinding. Now it's really, I think the Cleveland Guardians or somebody, but for Rod, when I put it on there, I buy it, it stands for grinding. And it got some little wings on the back. That's for the people that's looking over me. That's a fun fact. I don't know if y'all care about it, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Because what am I doing here? I'm trying to get my watch hours. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I could have been doing anything. I could have been sitting outside looking at this one cat that I see once a week. I could have been hoping I see a hawk fly by, but I thought I'd come over here and hang out with y'all. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all got going on this weekend too, man. I ain't did one of these kind of lives in a while. I've been blessed enough to have 2 of the greatest co-hosts in the world, and Event Yours, Tanya, on Live and Direct, and Keisha just asking for a friend. So they've been making it easy for me, man. I just go in there, hang out with them, and talk about what we want to talk about, and then we bounce out. I don't know, man. These numbers going down. Did I make it look like that we had hit the goal or something? I may need to go back and change that thumbnail on the fly. All right. If it yours said, I thought this was a notification. I forgot to check. What you doing? Going live on the set? Aren't you supposed to be at Kroger? No, man. I already went to Kroger earlier. Speaking of Kroger, have we got 6 real homies in the crib? If you haven't hit that subscribe button, that's one of the reasons we here. Another reason you taking care of it if you're here, because that we're here to get some watch hours. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button, it is a little black button down there, maybe red. I don't know. They may have changed the colors. Hit the bell notification. It's going to default to personalized. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on future lives, shorts, videos, or when I just pop up like today. We got 9 real homies in here. So, hey, when I finish this live, well, I'm going to look before I finish. And if I ain't got 5 more subscribers than what I started with, I'm just going to stay on here. I'm going to do like sticks and trophies. I'm just going to get up. Y'all going to see his trophies and helmets, which behind me. So you going to come back, that fool still alive? He ain't, but the trophy case here. But anyway, man, I'm supposed to be getting some water here. I got to see who else in here. Hey, your favorite couple in the house. And look at it. And 365 restriction leaves a mark. Yes. And what YOLO is talking about here for any content creators, I'm gonna keep it light, make it quick. If you're trying to get monetized, you have 365 days to do it. On your 366 day, it's cool if you start off slow because you're gonna lose those watch hours. And I'm not going to do it today. I'll probably do it on a YouTube journey because today we just here Saturday, we're having fun. So I'm not going to do it today, but I can show y'all what happened. Like, imagine this, picture this. You got a channel, you decide to get on YouTube and I ain't gonna say, well, I can, but it's sad. It's too close to something. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. But if you mess around for a year, a video here, a video there, short here, live here, and you close, I lost the worst in watch hours I've lost in one day is like 120 watch hours in one day. And I lost 80 subscribers in one day when I was on my hiatus, and it hurts. But hey, that's what she talking about, 365-day restriction. Hey, YOLO side, I prefer this side. I don't know what side you on, but hey, both sides is part of my side. So hey, I already read it. What up, Toy? I see you up in this thing. Best bang for buck to stay financially stable at Kroger. Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know. I might do that. I got an investment channel. I can go on both of them. Then hold up. Hey, what's going on, Sassy? Hey, Rod and Chad. Thank you for being here, Sassy. Hey, thank all y'all for being here. Rod had the women that don't stick to no, man. I don't know about all that. Everybody was just speaking of it. Boy, I must have missed that part, Jerry. Jerry said I had all the women in there. Wow. All right. Okay, make sure somebody spoke. Let me take this. So, hey, man, I was a couple of days ago, Thursday, because it was a day that y'all keep on saying, hey, what's up, Life, Liz Life Lessons? How you doing? Say, hey, hello in the chat. Happy Saturday. Hey, thank you for being here. Lens Life go back to PBE in the beginning. 14 real homies in the crib. So, hey, a couple of days ago, just asking for a friend, Keisha and Kizzy from the Nichols Journey were about to go live. And I was chit-chatting with them, and then all of a sudden I just got sick. Oh, Frank, man, you're gonna be my first person of interest today. Hey, Frank, I'm gonna delete that comment. I'm gonna give you one more chance. Too late. I hit the wrong button. You out of here. Sorry, y'all. But I got sick, man. All of a sudden got the chills, and it wasn't really cold outside, but I was freezing. Then I started just feeling bad, so I laid down, and it just didn't feel like a cold. Or then I had that fear that I had that, stuff from a couple of years ago. I said, no, I don't feel like that either. So I sat around, man. When I didn't sit around, I kind of got on my lazy boy and laid around kind of in a fetal position. But then I jumped up so I can go on the live and help, help Keisha and Kizzy moderate. I started feeling worse and worse, man. Then I started thinking about it, y'all. I went to Whataburger, man. Just imagine, I don't care what kind of hamburger joint you got at your hometown. They can call it Bob's, Whataburger, What a Sandwich. I don't care what they call it. But just picture a hamburger joint. No, it wasn't the Kroger era. I tell you, I wouldn't even at no Kroger, man. I was at Whataburger, this burger joint. So, y'all, I had went to Whataburger 2 previous times. And the way I get my burger is I want a double meat, double cheese. I forgot how to order. They done jacked it up so bad. Lettuce, pickles, and grilled onions. And the buns grilled on both sides. Your favorite couple know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of y'all down in the South may know. So the first time I get home and I taste my burger, and it had mustard on it. I don't like mustard on my burger. Now I eat mustard on hot links, but not my burger. So I dealt with it because by the time I ate it, they wasn't cold, but I wasn't driving halfway across town. Hey, okay, so tell you know about Whataburger. Hey, what up, Devins? I see you in this thing. Hey, what up? Hey, Jenny, how you doing? I ain't never seen you here before. Hit that subscribe button while you're here and just sit back and enjoy the ride. Put a seatbelt on, though, because I'm about to take you on the journey. Anyway, back to Whataburger. So let me put that up there so everybody know. Whataburger. When y'all hear me say, because the country of me might come out. So the second time, I told the dude, now this where it all started going wrong. How many y'all pull up to the drive-thru, right? I pulled up drive-thru, and they asking me all the questions I'm not interested in. Oh, would you like to be using the mobile app? Do you see anything about the mobile app? That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't because I know they were going to be messing with my food. So your boy just, I hit the, I ain't going to lie, bro. I hit the little button to leave my chair back so in case I did say something, hopefully by the time it got out my one into his one, they didn't hear it. Then, into the speaker. Then he said, well, I said, yeah, I want to get a double meat, double cheeseburger. Would that be a meal? Did I say a meal? No, all I want. Hey, what up, Chill Will? All I want is a burger, and I'm about to tell you what I want on it. If you would just listen. I had to kind of calm down. I said, just listen. I'm about to tell you what I want. No, tell you there was some real people I was talking to, man. There was the same dude, man. So I said, hey, here's what I want. I want lettuce, mayonnaise, pickles, grilled onion, and the buns grilled on both sides. Would you like cheese on that? And that was the first thing I said. I'm still being nice, not right. I said, yes, please. So the dude, he got up there and said, hey, can you tell me what I got on that burger? And he looked so frustrated. I said, never mind, man. I was just kidding. But I really wasn't. I said, I was kidding. So I get home, man. I bit into this burger. Not only did I get hit with the mustard, I got hit with everything I didn't order. I had a fully loaded burger, man. Pickles, no, it was still grilled onions, but it was just mustard, everything. I was like, boy. So your boy went up there Thursday. Thursday or Wednesday, one day. I think it was the day before I got sick. I said, man, I'm going in this time. I ain't going no one. There ain't gonna be no miscommunication. I'm going in. So I went in there on my best behavior. I did. I really did. I walked up to the counter and I told her, I said, man, you look pretty helpful. Maybe you can help me today. You know, I had my old school swag on. I say, man, I keep ordering burgers up here. In some kind of way, they keep getting effed up. But I said the whole word. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I said the whole word. I said, you look like the dude that can resolve this problem. He said, I think I got you. Now, he had a different color shirt. I said, man, why you got a blue shirt on? You the manager? He said, no, so you out of order then. I thought I was talking to somebody important. But the dude helped me. He helped me. He said, hey, man, I got you. I'm going to go back there and I'm going to make the burger myself. I'm going to make the burger myself. I said, all right. He came back up there. Now here, you know, y'all be hearing these on TV. They be talking about these distractions out there. They got distractions at the burger joints because this way he got me. I wanted to look at it, but I was trying to figure out how to be strategic. But he handed me a cup, the biggest cup they had in Whataburger, which is like a 64 ounce or something. Then I looked at the bag and saw some fries. I was like, all right, hey, we good, bro. Appreciate you, man. And then I ain't even have to pay for it. I ain't paid nothing. Boy, I said, man, I done got over like a fat rat. Got home, tore that burger up. Next, I think they got me. That's the moral of the story. I think I was being distracted by the freeness. Not only was it free, I got all the stuff I didn't even order. Like really everything to come on the burger plus some fries plus a drink. So that let me look in here. Who is Hudson? Let me look at Hudson. Hudson, you say 10,000. Let me look here and make sure you ain't saying nothing else. So I don't need to speak to you. What's up, Hudson? All right. Hey, Hudson, man, sit on back and relax. Now, don't get too excited up in here. Just letting you know, man. All right, so, hey, Chill Will Crew speaking. Let me see. Hey, we got Desmond in the house. What's going on? Let me see. I think I missed some stuff right here. Oh, yeah, here's where I'm supposed to be. What up, Rod? Point Blank Spirit, everyone in the chat. What's going on, man? What's going on? And what up, Chill Will? Chat, blessings to the chat. I need to read all these comments. I am trying to be here a minute. I'm acting like I got a million of them. Let me just go through here. Y'all make sure y'all stuff get pulled up on the screen. No, I'll tell you, it wasn't no recording. Man, I'm at to turn my air on. Something's getting hot in here. I think I'm too excited. All y'all people in here. Chill Will says she's heard of a few times. It's usually pretty good. Oh, people don't want all those damn questions. I know, man. Just let me tell you what I want. I don't need all this. Do you got this? Do you? What's your what you call it? Your rewards number? Everything got a rewards now. Okay, all right. Hey, Hudson, I see you say okay. All right, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Hudson Cat RX. Okay, you prescribing. Okay. Hey, let me know if you're a male or female, Hudson. I want to address you the right way. I just had never seen you, so I zoomed in on you real quick. Myself included. Hey, it was too busy and I couldn't check my order. So no, they don't usually mess it up. They usually don't. Let me scroll down here. Yeah, got me. But I think it was more than YOLO, this was more than the toe up from the floor up. This here was I was just out of it, man. I was out of it. I was out for the count. So yeah. All right. Anybody had any interesting stuff that doesn't happen to them like that? I mean, I got some more. Trust me, I keep some stories because some stuff always happening to me. Tanya, I thought about that, man. Don't remind me. How can I click another comment? Because that's what I thought about, man. I don't even want to think of. Tanya, you would have to say that, wouldn't you? Hey, I'm gonna drop this link. I'm gonna have somebody come up here with me in a minute. Cause thanks to Tanya and Keisha, I feel lonely up here. Even though I always be in here by myself, I always can look over there and joke with somebody. But what up, Tori? I see you in the house. I'm gonna have to get up and turn my hair on too. Hey, speaking of Tori got an album coming out, man. I don't know if y'all know. I've been dipping and dabbling with music. And I got 2 hits. Well, they hits to me. I don't know if anybody else heard. Well, I'm 60. About 93 people heard of my note. 93 people heard it. Probably about 96. Because I sent it to my brother. I don't think he ever responded. Maybe he didn't like it. But my first single was From the Mud to the City. I gotta explain what that meant. And then the last one was damn, what I named this thing? Hard and Hustle. I'm making up names as I go. But I got another one, but I ain't write the lyrics, so I ain't claiming that one. But the last one I wrote, Hard and Hustle, every word in there I wrote, and it's a testament from the heart. But it wasn't aimed for me to an individual. I did that song because it can relate to other people. And I may play it here in a minute, not all of it, some of it, but some of it is pertaining to me. I know one of the lines was, I ditched the solo cup. You have to listen to the lyrics. And what I meant by that, instead of, like, if you go back, now I ain't saying do it. If you do it on Points Blank Experience, so I can get to watch out. But your favorite couple and some of the people that were here back in the day, I would do a live stream. And then, I got a little bougie with it. I had different color solo cups. That's why I didn't say red. I had red, blue, gold, gray, whatever they had at Kroger. I bought it. That was on sale. And I always said I had grape juice. I be feeling nice, but once I stopped partaking in the grapes, I said, man, I kind of like the content better, my own content. I like my own content better. So that's why in that song you hear, I said I ditched the solo cup. And then there was something else I said, I dropped boulders or something like that. So many rocks, they still can't find them. Not saying people can, but there's a lot of knowledge put out. And what I mean by that is everyone has it's 240 some million people in the country. And that channel, Points Blank Travel, is sitting at 4,000 subscribers. So what that's telling Rod is I have several people to still reach. That's why I try to put content that people can use, especially if you go back to the credit hamburger that I did on Points Blank Travel. I'll break that down in a minute. You can, and Shelter, your favorite couple, will tell you right now, my kids, unless they change the system completely, will be able to look at that video and understand how credit worked. And what I like to call, when I did it, I like to call it in hood terms. Now that I'm trying to have a network, I would like to say it's in a simple term. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all in a minute. And I'm gonna do it on the fly. I'm gonna watch that video in probably a year and a half or so. Let me see who else is in here. So, hey, okay. Hey, Tony, you tell me that all the time. I gotta go back. You tell me that all the time. Okay. I got you, T. I got you. All righty. I saw something here. Not right here. This one I'm trying to be. I have only been a Whataburger at 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning. It's always some crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. And yeah, back, this is what I was talking about. So my album, my song, man, y'all really listen to it. And I it's on YouTube. I may put it on the other social platforms, but usually when I do something more than once, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I operate, the brain starts churning. The business side of Rod, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit today. How can I capitalize off an opportunity? SEO, yes, when I'm on YouTube, is search engine optimization, meaning you want to be optimized on Google or YouTube. SEO, when I'm not on YouTube, is seize every opportunity. Every opportunity to just slide by me, if I even think there's a possibility that I could capitalize, I am. I'm not talking about from people. I'm talking about taking what some look as bad situations, flipping the script and making it a good situation. So I just want y'all to think about that. Like right now, I'm gonna say this here. Anybody out there right now that's worried about AI, look at AI like a hurricane. A hurricane is coming. If you're in a weather situation and a hurricane is incoming, they give you warning. They give you enough time to evacuate. But right now with AI, they're giving us time to get prepared. And by getting prepared, sharpen the skills in your current job. If you don't like that, find a new job field. If you don't think you can find that, man, I I've been wanting to be, I want to have a song since I've been about 16, 15 when I started DJing. Now I got two songs. I ain't no young whippersnapper. I can say I'm a producer now. I mean, I gotta add that to my who cares resume. I mean, I got a network. Who cares? I got several YouTube channels. Who cares? Now I'm a music producer. Who cares? But I care. And if you what's that song? I hype me up. I don't need nobody to hype me up. I hype myself up every day. But there were days while I was hyping myself up, there was a greater force pulling me down. Y'all let that marinate. There's gonna be a boulder here in a minute. Let that marinate. While I was hyping myself up, I was allowing the biggest distraction in the world to pull me down, and that was me. Y'all just let that marinate a minute. Yeah, we're gonna learn a little bit. Y'all, I hope I ain't confusing nobody. I got a B up here for one baseball team. I got a G up here, but this here is grinding and this here is boulders. That's why when you see me wear the B, you best believe I'm gonna be dropping some boulders. I don't wear it every day and I don't wear it every video. But I don't care how much fun I have, I'm still gonna tell y'all something that makes sense. I promise you. At least it's gonna make sense to me anyway. So what? Everyone on the other side, I got. Oh, okay. See, yeah. Now I don't know, man. I'm starting to wonder: is the classroom really getting that big? Were they trying to take out both co-hosts at the same time? Because Keisha said, "Hey, I got sick from some food too." And I'm like, "Y'all, we ain't that big." I'm just really kidding, but she told me that, man. I didn't want to say nothing. I said, "Oh, she ain't gonna believe me." Cheryl said, "Hey, points blank in chat." Hudson said 59. Hudson, what is that 59? And I ain't actually age. I'm talking about like, never mind, man. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Tori, good to see you, man. Good to see everybody here, man. No, I ain't 59. I'm 56, man. 56. Proud of it. 56 days above ground. I'm probably a couple decades more than I probably should have been. So you'll never hear me say, I think I did one time, somebody probably recently straightened me out. So, all right, man, y'all share this out. Hey, Gobbler. Gobbler, who the hell is Gobbler? Is somebody here named Gobbler? Oh, Lord, man. Boy, this is, man, hey, I don't take nothing lightly. Lord, have mercy, man. It's getting, hey, I read you, I'm reading your comment, and all I can do is pray. And if you've been here for a while, then you're blessed. Maybe you're gonna stay here. That's all I can say. I don't know, man. I'm not in that field. I'm in today I'm in the having fun and interview. This is an interview channel. All right? So just hang around, man. We might make you laugh and feel better. Yeah, I am, man. I am. Hey, John, what is that little thing, man? I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Judge, hang on out with us, man. I ain't gonna even kick it with you too long. Thank you, Tell you that song was fire. Thank you. That when I wrote it, at first I was just gonna write some of what I was thinking, T, but I decided to write every single word. And I said, and then another thing, there's a little bit of not confusion, but there's a double whammy in there. When it come on, it says country boy from the west side. And a lot of people, I lived in California 17 years, 18 years. And I always reference, I spent most of my life in Cali, or just as much as I did in Arkansas. But my hometown, I actually grew up on the west side of town. It was split by railroad tracks. Whites lived on one side, blacks lived on the other side. Blacks lived on the west side. So that song is not really paying homage to California. It's the roots, the simple life, the Southern upbringing, the bunch of parents, all the we're missing today. That's why I am where I am now. The city helped, Cali helped, but I used to tell people in California when I first got there, once I get this city stuff down, I'm gonna be dangerous because a country boy that can survive in the city is dangerous because most city people can't go to where I'm from. They wouldn't even last a month. Not because somebody gonna hurt them. It just ain't nothing to do. They'll go nuts. They used to, roller coasters all day, every day, 24/7. We got a state fair once a year for a week or a month or whatever it was. So our idea of fun was what sometimes we may have to get back to now so that we don't get caught up in the rat race of chasing these people, the Joneses or the Williams or the Johnsons and all those people. We know how to have fun without having a lot of ish. Y'all let that marinate. Some people now got to have this, that, and what everybody else got, and they still ain't happy. I've been one of those people. But some of the funnest times in my life, going back to when I was an E2, E1 in the Navy, making $283 every 2 weeks, being broke 5 days in the payday, those were the funnest days of my life because life was simple. And we, the 4 or 5 other guys that I ran with that were between 20 and 21, we made it work. And that's what we got to do today, man. We can wallop, and me and Tanya can go live and talk about all kind of stuff. Me and Keisha can go live and talk about all kind of stuff. But y'all, it ain't going to change tomorrow. So we got to have fun until we figure it out. We may not ever figure it out, but we'll have fun. What do I say? Shoot for the moon till you make it. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. We might be trying to figure it out. Maybe the next group will try to figure it out. But we need to have fun, man. Let's work with what we got. Hey, you from Houston? All right, man. I'm from Dallas, man. Dub in the house. All right. I was going to wear a Houston hat today, too. It changed my mind. Hey, thank you for John, I knew you was cool. I know you was cool, man. You hit that thumbs. Hey, you hit that subscribe button, too, now? Come on, hit that subscribe button, man. We'll be homies you do that, man. I'll shout you out the next 2 videos. Matter of fact, John, I'm going to write your name down. John Redcorn, 83. John, I'm going to write your name. If I write your name down, John, you just enter VIP. Y'all, I'm looking at this like this ain't a simple name or something, man. I'm telling you, this technology. Anybody else get messed up by this technology? I can't spell corn no more than red. John Redcorn. That's the easiest. I don't know what. Hey, I think I saw your head swell. No, I ain't got nothing to. No, my head. I ain't did nothing yet, Cheryl. I'm trying to get to the mountaintop, and that ain't even the mountaintop. 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That's when the work begins. That ain't the top of the mountain. That's like the rest stop. You know, when you go on a trip, they got the rest stop. That's the rest stop, and I ain't gonna even rest. You know, I told somebody, I ain't gonna call nobody's name, just asking for a friend, Keisha specifically said, yeah, you get 24 hours off. If we back right. I said, what? Lord, that person. I see why she got that homestead down there, man. But AI is powerful when used in the right way. Yes, I have to get more in tune with it. I'm telling you, man, I don't even know much about it. But you know what? I remember this reminded me of the internet, man. I ain't want to mess with the internet. I ain't want nothing to do with it. Nothing. It didn't make sense to me. But then it became a time where I ain't have no choice. Now everything I do, I can't even get in my house without Wi-Fi. I can't even get them on my property without Wi-Fi. I can't even without internet. I got to go do some codes. They got to go to the internet and go to, man, it's crazy. People starting their cars up. That ain't the internet, but look at it. I mean, they be all in the mall. Or do they even go to the mall? Maybe they be at the restaurant. They start their car, let it warm up. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Always that girl. Appreciate you. Hey, you came through to show you some love and support. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I know you came across when I was getting ready to rock with Chocolate Girl Eats. Hello, wonderful people in the chat and the bushes. Hey, at least you told the truth. There's some people in the bush. Hey. If y'all in the bushes, I don't care. You can stay in the bushes, get you a sleeping bag, just stay comfortable. If you want to come up, pop your head up, that's cool. Cool with me. All right, y'all. Let me see who up, man. I'm putting all these up, man. All right, man. That's a lot of names. Your favorite couple said facts. It took me so long, I forgot what the thing was. Hey, no, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, you over there working, bro. Yeah, it's raining everywhere. It ain't raining here though. Hey, Shelter, it raining over there. Hey, yo, I don't stay far from your favorite couple. Like I keep saying 25, man. I think it's far. I know it's hot as you know what up in here. Well, maybe it ain't that hot, but it's hot. I'm gonna turn mine. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a music break in a minute and turn my hair on, man. I'm here sweating. All right, so I'm in this one right here, man. Right here. Oh, I just hate doing that to people, man. But I don't mind though. So if you come in here, if you're in the bushes right now and you're thinking of what you're gonna come up here and say to try to distract me, go ahead, because I'm just gonna get ready. I ain't got time. Just Ask It said YouTube. What YouTube? Thank you, Just Ask It. Thank you. Just Ask It was answering that question. She was on it. So the next thing I want to talk about, man, I recently relaunched Points Blank Clips. And that channel's been around. It was my fourth channel. PBE, matter of fact, Points Blank Experience was my third channel. Points Blank Travel is the flagship or the first channel. Investing with Rod, which used to be Points Blank Finance, is the second channel. And that's Investing with Rod is on deck right after Points Blank Experience. I will immediately still do the stuff here, still live and direct. The Real Talk with Rods when I go live by myself. The Classroom with Keisha from Just Asking for a Friend. They'll still be here, but I'm also going to have to manage my time well because I'm going to be pumping out videos and live streams on Investment with Rod more as well. But then Points Blank Experience came along because I wanted a channel where I could just do what I want to do, talk about whatever. I was kind of tied up with investing. I was tied up with points and miles. I said, no, man, I wanted to talk about a football game. I remember Shelton saying, hey, man, you should talk about this story. Like, man, the credit and points people don't care about that, the investing people. So Points Blank Experience was born, and then we had the interviews. And man, speaking of interviews, y'all, I got some hot. Let me explain something to y'all too, man. I'm learning something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, if I ain't got nothing, I get a lot out of these interviews that I do. But one thing I get out of them, let me breathe this here real quick. Y'all help me remember when I say interviews now. I was in Sam today. A driverless machine was scanning and counting their outs. Another job gone. I'm gonna tell you something though, man. Oh, I gotta start it. I'm gonna say this here. See, I already forgot what I was about to say. I'm gonna have to address this here. It goes back to the hurricane, Cheryl. And I was in, and I only read a question twice if I don't understand or I really like what it's saying. In this case, I like what it's saying, and I want to expand upon that. I was in Sam's today. A driverless machine was scanning and counting their outs. So I'm assuming the stuff they was taking out of the store. Another job. Yeah, and that's a true statement. But I'm gonna make two statements / questions. I don't know where they're gonna fit, just depending on how they come out of my mouth once I process. The way I look at it right now is I look at how many young brothers, and when I say brothers, I'm not talking necessarily a skin color, that I've talked to about, they say, man, how do you have what you have? And these are people I just run into at Kroger and wherever else I may be. Man, you got a nice car. Thank you, man. It's nice. Dang, man, what's up, OG, or school or whatever they call me that day? Man, I like this. I like that. Yeah, whatever. You can have it too, man. What are you doing right now? Nothing. Why don't you go get your job at anywhere, you know? Oh, man, I ain't got time for that, man. I want to be like you. I want to be a YouTuber. Dude, I wasn't a YouTuber at your age. I had to get the knowledge and the skills and the abilities and grind and get there. Why don't you go get your, nah, man, I'm good, school. School is short for old school. Translation to old person, okay? So I asked myself, is it another job gone or is it another job given away? Because if it was Rod of yesteryear, not Rod of 50, a lot of people know that I retired from the military. I went to college in 1988, UAPB. HBCU in Arkansas. Didn't want to go, and I proved to my mom I didn't want to go. I got all F's the first semester. During that first semester, it was mandatory that every male there take ROTC. I told them they go ahead and give me an F. If I wanted to join the military, I went to the recruiter. I went to college, and they gave me an F. I can say what I just said. It's not another job gone. It's one given away because I did something exactly 1 year later that I was totally against 1 year prior, and that was join the military. Why? Because that hurricane called life was coming at me. And the weatherman, or should I say the safe place, the safe shelter called my mom, said, you ain't coming back here. You done messed around long enough. You went to school, you messed that up. You done stay here a year, you ain't did nothing. The shelter is closed. I had to do something I didn't even want to do. But I wasn't going to let the hurricane hit me. So I went to the military, retired as an E8. I took a something I didn't want to do. And what did I do? SEO. I seized every opportunity while I was there. I had to be there anyway. Couldn't quit. Anybody know about the military? You can't get fired, you can't quit. You can kind of get fired, but you sure can't quit. And once I turned this half empty glass into a glass that was half full, I thrived. But I didn't thrive on my own. I thrived with the help of God. I thrived with mentors that saw stuff in me that I didn't even see in myself. They believed in me, which a lot of times these young people, that's what's wrong. We talking about the parents and the mamas and the daddies. What's wrong with us? They standing outside, I'm gonna say, what's up, boy? If they give me a half an inch, if I see something wrong to speak to them, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm not gonna preach to them. I'm not gonna even be there. I probably won't even break stride. Maybe give them a compliment, not about their clothes and what they wearing and they Jordan, but hey, man, you like a smart young man. I hope you have a good day, bro, and I'll keep on moving. I ain't broke stride. And sometimes that's what people need. So I say all that. Let me get back to where I was. All right. Speaking to Jerry on the go. Good afternoon. Speaking to YOLO. Jerry, what you said, Jerry? I was thinking last night about AI. If all the jobs are taken, then we may have to have universal health care. Something to think about. I think Keisha Kizzy mentioned on their show the other night on Just Asking for a Friend. They alternate each week. From the Nichols Journey 1 week, Just Asking for a Friend the next week, vice versa. They keep going back and forth. Y'all, we're going to lose some jobs because of AI. And I promised I was going to have fun today, but I got to be serious when it's time to be serious. And it's going to be, I'm going to say this in 30 seconds. If you got $1, you need to find a way to save somewhere between 2 and 5 cents. You ain't got to ever watch an Investment with Rod video. You ain't ever got to subscribe. Go read a book. Go on Google. Watch somebody else. Do something. If you ain't saving a nickel out of every dollar, I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't no way to sugarcoat this. It ain't no other way to put it. You're effing yourself. It's no other way to put it. AI is coming, and AI is going to put not just people. It's going to put families. It could possibly put a generation of a family in a bad situation. If you're not saving, I don't care where you put it. You don't know about stocks and crypto, get you a high yield savings account. You don't know about that, get you a CD. You don't know about that, at least put it in the bank. I don't care. Because when everybody ain't got no jobs, you'll have something to try to survive, especially if you're a minimalist. Learn that word from I got a degree in everything. I learned that word from Just Asking for a Friend. But I'm telling y'all, that's it. That's my 30 seconds right there. Hey, thank you. Oh, man, I got to find my little button, y'all. Thank you always, that girl, for that $1. Y'all bear with me, man. I'm scared to touch anything. I don't know what my intro doing crazy stuff, but I want to thank you for that $1 super chat. That's my song, y'all. I ain't got no song because I like to talk. So I figured the longer I do got a song, but there ain't going to be no super chat song. Hey, F. Smith said UAPB in the house. CO class up 86. And I know she for real because you got the black and gold hearts there. And that's the colors of the Lions. Cheryl says, say that some just want to go and some just won't go and work. Companies want to still make their money. You don't want to work. We have machines. You're right. Now, y'all, again, I'm trying to keep this light and fun. But in real talk, man, you could either make some money now or let the companies make it all later. I mean, I ain't really worried about the music people, but the actors and stuff, man, those jobs are dwindling. I was in Arizona a couple of years ago, man. I saw the cars that didn't have nobody driving and somebody was in the back. I saw them. I ain't like them. I ain't trying to get in one. I ain't gonna lie, man. It just had too much around it, man. They're like an airplane on the ground. But I won't even go inside some fast food joints because it's 2 people in there and a bunch of little computers. I'm not supposed to have a job there if I got to press all the buttons and figure out what my hamburger. Is it a discount for all this work I'm doing? Y'all would trip out if y'all go to store with me. I'm here to tell you. I mean, do I get the I'm helping y'all out discount because I'm doing more work than y'all do. All y'all doing is handing me the bag. I done placed my order. I done keyed it in. Y'all, why did they used to have the people at the burger joint? The people took the order, they keyed in the order, they prepared your order, they gave you your order, and they took your money. And now all they do is hand you your order, take your money, but the prices keep going up. I don't think nobody hear me today. I really don't, man. Less work, charging people more money. Which side you want to be? You want to be on the receiving side of it, or the people that are taking advantage of the situation? I'm going to be an investor. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Let's stop thinking like these damn customers, man. Because if you listen to the scenario, I ain't wrote none of this down. I got 4 little bullet points on this paper. They used to take our order. Well, somebody cooked the order. They still got somebody doing that. They used to take our order. We're doing that ourselves at the kiosk. Someone used to key in our order. We're doing it ourselves at the kiosk. Somebody used to take our money. We put it in a little, we were swiping our card or tapping it, whatever they call. Now we doing that. Then somebody hand you your food and tell you, have a nice day. Back in the day, now they just hand you your food and don't say nothing to you. Don't even give you a receipt, and you ain't going to get no ketchup, I guarantee you. But it costs more money today than it did when they did all the work for us. Now we doing all the work and charging us double the money. I won't just sit up and dream of this stuff. I see it every day. I see it just like everybody else is seeing it. But the difference between me and some people, not me and everybody, not me and most people, is preparation and preparedness. Being prepared, preparation, prepared to hell, that's the same damn thing. When I said stop thinking like a consumer, you don't believe me? I ain't dropped a second video. I talked about it in a live, but go watch On Investing with Rod. You ain't got to subscribe to nothing. When the price of gas went up, and I got a video coming up next week. Yeah, I complained a little bit, but then I thought about it. What's $1.50, $2 extra? Your boy went and purchased some oil stock. I ain't thinking like the whining consumer on some. Ooh, I ain't gonna whine about something I can't take care of. I'm gonna be part of something I can seize the opportunity. If we all go seize the opportunity, then who they raise them? We all got money. Who cares what the price of oil is? Y'all feel me? One of the reasons I go to Kroger every day, for the people that wonder, is I own stock in Kroger. I ain't no major person. I walk in and tell them they got the lettuce in the wrong section. I can't do all that. But every time I walk in the parking lot full, while the consumer is complaining that the parking lot full, the investor is happy that it's full because he making pay. That's how Rod thinks. I don't care what channel I'm on. I don't care if I'm on YouTube, off YouTube, on Instagram. I'm always on a swivel. My head is always 360. Hey, let me see what y'all are saying now. All right, man. I'm getting all right, way more. Still waiting on your W-2 from Walmart. Speaking of Walmart, I bet you right now, the way I think, I don't even have to go to a place. I'm talking about this because it's out there. We can have fun all day, but these realities, they're out there. There's 2 things. There's a bunch of 2 things in life. There are people in the parade, and there are people that watch it go by. I ain't gonna lie, your boy tried to be up there with Donald Duck and Goofy and Mickey. I want to be in the parade. I ain't got time to watch it. Take too long. I got to stand up. At least I'm gonna march by, be there 10 minutes instead of an hour. Hey, y'all know I've been to Disneyland, but real talk, man. There are 2 things in life. I want y'all to think: excuses and reasons. There's a thin line between an excuse and a reason. If I choose to make a decision to not do something that I know I'm capable of doing, I'm no longer going to say the reason I'm not doing this. Nope. If I'm choosing to do something, not do something that I'm capable of doing, I'm going to start saying, hey, I'm making the excuse that I can't go to the store right now because it's raining outside. Now, the reason I'm not going is because I don't want to go. It's raining. I'm making an excuse. I don't want to go. Why not just be real with yourself anyway, man? Let me jump in. All right, Cheryl got to go. So you're saying if I save a nickel on a dollar, it would be what? I'm just asking because I don't know. Now, now, I ain't got no crystal ball, Cheryl. And that's what I would say in reality. Watch YouTube channels that are talking about investing. Nobody is a financial advisor, including myself. Do your own research before you invest your money. But I will say this. The reason I use such a low level and said if you got 98 of something, which is 98 pennies, or you got 100 or something, take two of those, you still have 98. If you lose two, you're not too worried about it because you still have 98. Now I'm talking dollars and cents. But you never, ever, 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 ever invest a dollar you can't afford to lose. That's my golden rule. But how can you get zero from zero? Let me explain what I'm saying. Anybody that's listening, how can you get zero from zero? If you're spending all your money and you're not investing nothing, you may as well invest something. You're gonna be in the same spot. You're not investing nothing. You invest 2 pennies, you lose 2 pennies, you got nothing. You don't invest nothing, you got nothing. You got a better chance of making it. Plus, again, I like to look at the glasses half full and not half empty. Hey, I'm gonna drop this link, man. Maybe somebody can come up here. But I guess I better pull this link up first of all. And now I want to just talk, man. I want to thank y'all seriously, and I'm gonna go turn this on in a second. I want to thank y'all, man. Getting off the serious stuff. This has been a hell of a journey, man. Just meeting so many people, and when I say meeting them virtually, I have a lot of virtual people that I know that I've built relationships with, people that I've never met in person, and I'm closer to those people than that I met in person. Two people right off the bat, and I've met your favorite couple in person. I've met Meet and I in person. Event yours, Tanya and Tim. I haven't met them in person, but I've developed a relationship with them that realistically, it's like I consider them family. So that's why I want to get to the fun, man. I don't understand how it's so much mess everywhere we go. We can have so much fun, man. We can have so much fun if we just allow ourselves. Like today, I could have came up here and talked about everything boo-hoo under the sun. But I wanted to allow myself to come up here and have fun with the people that are the reason that I'm even sitting in front of this screen right now. Because if I wouldn't have 844 subscribers, not counting how many people that are still watching and haven't subscribed, I wouldn't be up here talking to nobody. If I had 2 subscribers, as long as I wasn't both of them, I'd be up here talking to 2 people. But I wanted to come have fun with the people that gave time out of their day, their night. I rarely go live and do anything during the day. So their evening and night, they could have been spending it with family. They could have been watching Netflix. And I'm going to tell y'all, it's 2 things to it, cocky and confident. This is what I should have called this live stream. 2 things, cocky and confident. I am more confident. I'm going to put cocky over here. Can I be cocky? Yeah. Do I come off as cocky sometimes? It's because I believe in myself. Hey, for those of you that missed the memo, this is not a telethon or none of that. I ain't got no $1,000 or nothing. So that's all I'm saying. But I do want to take the time to thank Cheryl. Let me get over here where I need to be for that $5 super chat. I want to give a shout out to my boy Thurston. That's Thurston Thorndexter. He's been working with me since I first created the channel. And it's just cool. I'm laughing at the comments, man. I'm sorry. Y'all got to excuse me. Sometimes I get on track, man. People make me laugh, but for real, man, we need to get back. I probably about hour and a half before I did this live. I said, man, I don't even feel like going live. Why did I even say that? Man, you know what? I don't know who they were, but they got one. I gave him a chance, man. I gave him a chance, tell you, but they keep on messing with me. Can't keep poking the bear. But anyway, I really just thank all of y'all, man. Would there be a ride without YouTube? Yeah. But would there be a points blank travel, points blank experience, investing with Rod, points blank clips without the people, the viewers, the subscribers, the channel members? No. And I'll let y'all know, I got to get back on points blank clips. That channel was created so I could take clips from my long, I used to do consistently 4 to 5 hour live streams, consistent. And some people would try their hardest to ride it out. But they got smart on me. They would either miss the beginning or the end, but they still caught, say, 2 or 3 hours of a live stream. They may miss an hour at the beginning or an hour at the end. So I say, you know what? I'm going to start chopping up these live streams, the best parts, what I thought was the best parts, and also where I saw the most interaction when I looked at my analytics. And I'm going to put it out there for the people. Hence, points blank clips. So when you see that, all it is clips. Now, don't sleep on it because it might be something. One thing I'm going to do when I do a live, I get about 15 different clips that I can post out to YouTube. I'm not going to bore my viewers. Like I still had 2 more I wanted to put out on Grandma Key and myself because they were hilarious, but I don't want to just overwhelm people with the same content. That's why I slowed down on points blank travel. I saw how that was going with credit cards and stuff. So what I will do is take those extra clips and put them on points blank clips. So when people go there, they'll know, hey, this is a clips channel. Really, it's going to be motivation over there. It's going to be funny moments over there. When I say motivation, I may get hard for 2 or 3 minutes, but you probably won't see a video over there probably over 5 minutes. I think the limit was 2 to 5 minutes. If it was over 5 minutes, it was going to just be on the channel and the channel only. So points blank clips will have points blank travel videos and live streams that are chopped up into small. When I say a clip, it could be a 3-minute video, it could be a 30-second or a 3-minute short. I don't know yet. You can see videos from Investment with Rob, videos from Points Blank Experience, and stuff. Not too much stuff that I do when I'm out and about. Channel members, that's going to be coming. I got to do something because I need to see the date that the channel members are going to be. The people that I gave memberships to, when those are going to be expiring. I'm just looking at the time right now. I know a couple of people are going live tonight. And I am going to be respectful of that. And I might even be leaving before that if y'all ain't got nothing else to say. And I ain't got nothing else to say. We'll be getting out of here. But I just wanted to take the time to thank y'all. Something ain't right about that. Something ain't right. But anyway, it was something else I wanted to chit-chat about. I may be pulling up points. Oh, I was probably dropping that link. I tell you what I'm gonna do, y'all. We got 11 real homies in the crib. I'm gonna turn my air on. We're gonna just take a 2-minute break. I'm coming right back. I'm gonna put the avatar up. That way, y'all, well, people will either know I'm here or they'll think I'm about to start one of the two. So let me put that up. Give y'all a little something to listen to, and your boy will be right back. How many people know what rat back mean? I'm from the South, man. I grew up in Arkansas, so it's English for right back. I'll be right back. All right.
Really though, country boy rapper, the West Side. A real one. I know how to ride away. Yeah. Where they at when the lights fade? I left for a few, now I'm back. And I came with a new lane. I put it down while I was gone. No one put on the crown. Made a few changes, ditched the solo cup. Took my foot off the gas, still couldn't catch up. Got be a real one, you can't fake, son. I see right through the grin. I wish I could see their faces when they saw I wasn't done. I dropped so many boulders, I remind them. So many rocks, some people trying to find them. Left for a few, but I get grease out the way. Where they at? Where they at? West side, I'm back again. Left for a few. Now I'm back and I ain't backing in. Really don't, really don't. You can't fake the win. Real ones know. Real ones know. I'm the same that I've been. People pulling up like they really know me. Who you, don't try that. I got old names, I got new scars, and I put the pride on my back. I know all my real homies. We don't need no ring light. Same porch, same truth, same blood, same fight. I was quiet for a minute, had to build in the dark. Now the whole room shake when I walk in, when I talk. They was talking like I vanished, like the story was through. But the next chapter hit harder when I step back in the room. Look at me now, look at me now. I was never out the race. Look at me now, look at me now. Same hard new pace. Where they at? West side, I'm back again. Left for a few. Now I'm back and I ain't backing in. Really though, really though. You can't fake the win. Real ones know. Real ones know. I'm the same that I've been. I know all my real homies. I know all my real homies. West side. West side. West side. I'm back to stay.
All right, that could be available on a local streaming platform near you soon. I don't know, man. You never know what Rod's up to. But anyway, I'm back. I think I got my air on. Got some water. I just got to find out how to get me back up. Here I is. There I go. I'm like that dude Mystical. Now, there I go. Let me see. We got some comments in here. Let me see what y'all talking about. I promise y'all I wasn't here. All right, play this song. Yeah. I played it. All right, y'all, that was written by me. And it didn't even take long. I got two versions, but I like that one better. I'm going to go ahead and drop this link, too, if anybody want to come up and hang out with your boy. Because I'm just kicking it, man. It's Saturday. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got nothing to do no day. Well, I have plenty to do. Believe it or not, man. People done stop saying, Rod, you ain't got nothing to do. You ain't working, you ain't doing nothing. I'm like, man, on a good day, I wake up probably about 10, 9:30, whatever. Probably start my day by 12, but I don't stop till like 11 or 12 at night. And what up, Charlene? How you doing? Thank you for being here. My sister Charlene been rocking with me since I first started YouTube. I actually, thank you. She said, love and respect to everyone in the chat. I actually got a lot of my style from this young lady here, Charlene Hill. I've collaborated with her. The first time I got a chance, I know a lot of people in here have heard of, you've heard of Tuber Chat. The first time I got a chance to collaborate with Tuber Chat was because of Charlene's 3-year anniversary on YouTube. I still cherish it. She probably don't even think I still remember that. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking and sharing it out. Hey, Charlene, man, I'm trying to be like you when I grew up. I know you got some channels over there. Hey, appreciate it. CJ and Sharice I'm sorry. They didn't change the name on me, man. I don't know why everybody trying to give me these sobriety tests these days. I thought last night, I said, man, I don't even drink no more. What's going on? Am I seeing things? Had to break out my reading glasses. Been in the bushes, listen, always amazing live and beautiful song. Thanks, man. Y'all, hey, CJ, you inspired me, man. I think I'm gonna have to take that off my computer, man. That thing's addictive. When you're in the mood, now if I ain't in the mood, I don't mess with it. But hey, speaking of CJ and Reese, this is the same channel, CJ and Sharice. Sharice said in a live I was in earlier on Sticks Live. CJ got some up his sleeve, so they did the name change. We just got to stay tuned. But they will be doing a live tonight. It's called Virtual Happy Hour. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. That is one of the channels that I say may be going live tonight. So, hey, see, look, got everybody messed up. Look at it. Hey, CJ and Sharice, look at just asking for a friend. Then she came back and corrected. So, hey, it's going to take us some time to get used to that. But what cued me in on, man, even me, it's hard to see. But once you see a picture, a little thumbnail profile pic, whatever they call it. Now, it don't mean it wasn't an imposter, but I did some research before I said, okay, that's really them. So just check them out, man. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. What time is it now? Speaking of, well, now I might still be here, But hey, CJ Sharice, just know I'll be over there as soon as I can. It depends on what we got going on. But I don't want to. And they got a faithful group of viewers, so I know they're going to be there anyway. I don't care if I'm over here doing whatever. So, hey, so y'all, they will be live here in the next. I think it said next 33 minutes, and they got some dope fun over there. I know they're going to have an open panel tonight. Meaning, if you click the link, like this link I dropped, you can go up on the chat. Ain't no problem, no problem. You know, I did something right. She's something funny. Hey, it's all good. Don't end your life. Well, I got to have some people here now. If it's just me, I don't know. I might stay here for just me tonight. At least somebody might trickle in. I'll be kicking it with the other homies. The one that come here, I just have fun with the trolls. Then if everybody leave. Hey, thanks for the love, Rod. Hey, no problem. Yeah, I know I must have struck her heart because she didn't call me Rob. And don't do it now because they ain't gonna have the same effect. But point blank experience, man. I want to go back to these interviews, man. Y'all have no idea how much preparation that goes into those. But through the preparation, I've found some great content creators. I've built relationships from those. I've learned things about people I didn't know. I've covered things about people that some of their friends didn't even know. And the crazy part was rarely, I would say in the beginning, probably 75-25. 75% of the questions was going to come from the content, 25 is going to come from me. Now it's more like 85-15. But I try to keep them pretty much the same. I may switch up the wording, but one of the most, and I have several. Now, I've interviewed over probably close to 100 people. CJ and Sharice, which will be coming back. We talked about it the other day for part 2. I've interviewed Tanya and Timmy, Event Yours. I kind of sometimes feel like, not no big head, but in the most humblest way. Like, I ain't gonna say for the big names that came before me, but I kind of feel like, think we got a guest here. Oh, yeah, we do. I kind of feel like the gateway for some of the newer content creators before they hit the mainstream, not because I'm all that. It's just, it depends on who it is. They bring their people. That's what make it work. They bring their people over there and they say, I'm cool, and then we all cool. And it's kind of like a song that used to be cool that ain't really cool no more, if y'all know what I'm saying. Hey, appreciate it, your favorite couple. But I got to bring to the stage, man, a guest that really don't need no introduction on PBE or Point Blank Experience for those of you in the back. And that is my lovely co-host. What's going on, Keisha?
Hey, what's good? I need to turn my camera.
Never see you over here, Jordan, CJ, and Sharice. You give me a sobriety check. Like,
right, they changed the name.
Yeah, they changed. Hey, y'all, this wasn't scripted. I had no idea Keisha was coming up here, but y'all go check out Just Asking for a Friend. She is my co-host on The Classroom, which a lot of people never believe this. I just had an idea, a smart idea, that she came up with the whole concept. We put it together. So it's not a Point Blank Network show. It's a collaboration between Point Blank Experience and Just Asking for a Friend. So how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Y'all caught me without no makeup.
You came up here because you know it's cool. Like, we're sad. Ain't nobody worried about no makeup. Man, you look good. You look all right. What you tripping on?
Nothing much. First of all, congratulations. You almost there.
Yeah, man. But you know, I'm from Arkansas, man. I almost only counted horseshoes and they said something else, but I ain't gonna say that over here.
Okay, Brandy. Almost doesn't count.
Yeah, that's what I almost. Hey, what you thought you had it? Something like that.
Yeah.
You didn't. Almost doesn't count. But no, I mean, is there any doubt in my mind that we're gonna get there? Am I trying to get there today? No. I believe, Keisha, that closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
And nobody knows my watch hours or my subscribers better than who? Me. So It's my job to make the people aware of those that want to assist. Now, I ain't telling nobody to go run up your light bill and run no playlist. I'm not saying that. But if you go through,
your light bill, your phone bill. No, just kidding.
Hey, y'all see, Keisha the one told me I could only take a 24-hour break once we get monetized. That was 24 hours. I was like, that ain't even a break. You hard on a. When you out there, watch
Oh,
them.
I'm still playing.
Yeah, I love working with Keisha, but this is a true testament, and I see a comment in here from Cheryl. This is a true testament. When I first saw Keisha, she had only been on YouTube about 4 months, but I saw something special on the screen. She was on a panel, 6 people, 4, 5, 6 people. But I went to her channel. I said I was going to subscribe. I went to her channel, and that's where the magic happened. And that's where I went to Disneyland for free. Just had to type in the name, and then for free, I decided to subscribe and go back and look at the other videos. So don't look at a person and say, oh, they're new on YouTube or they're new at the company, they're new at the job, because we all were new at one point in whatever we've ever done. What is that? I thought that was, hey, y'all, I gotta make a public service announcement. Keisha has a cat, a dog, some chicken, 1 egg, and a couple more.
I got 2 eggs. Don't do that. I got 2. I got a new egg today. I got 2 eggs now.
Oh, you got a second one?
Yeah, I got a second egg today. I'm excited.
That would be the wrong question to ask, but how many eggs do you need to make an omelet?
I only need 2. So, if I can get all 3 of them to lay eggs, I'll be cooking.
All right, y'all heard it, man. Hey, I would do it. See, I'm just always thinking about content. Probably your favorite couple thing about it too. I would do a whole live. No, I wouldn't do a live. I'd probably do a video or short on, cooking my omelet with the eggs from the chicken.
Don't think I ain't gonna do it. Like, yeah, this is my first meal with these eggs. Man, as hard as I work on them chickens, been feeding them, and they ain't been feeding me back.
Going back to what I was saying, Keisha, I remember when I first came up, I might have said remember, y'all. That was probably the Arkansas coming at me. But I remember when I first said, man, I want to do a show. I love live and direct, but tell you, and I only do it twice a month. And I want a show that at least every week I want to kind of be occupied. And next thing you know, the classroom was born. What do you think of the classroom so far? I mean, I know this is not an interview, y'all. I just got to ask because I don't really get to ask.
I love it. I love the classroom. We get to talk about different topics. We kind of give our opinion, whether it's loved or hated, So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. And then you get to meet all these new people, and then they tell you about their experience, and then you kind of sometimes, you might change your opinion of what you originally had, because they may say something like, hold on, I'm with you when you're right now. I'm with you when you're right. So,
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. I've yet to do a live stream where I didn't learn something. And that's on 3 channels. Now I'm about to bring back the 4th channel, Points Blank Clips, and I still have 2 other ones that only a few people know about. Maybe one that no one knows about. But it's all going to be strategic. But Keisha just said a word there that we meet a lot of people as content creators, and y'all are here right now. And every time I said when I first started YouTube on one of my first live streams, the day I stopped learning and the day I stopped having fun is the day I quit YouTube. I got to do both. It's no one or the other. Now, sometimes I have more fun than I do learning or teaching, and sometimes the other way. But every episode, I've learned something from the viewers or the guests that's on the panel. So, and hey, I got to go back to that day, but I wanted to point this out. Cheryl said you are still beautiful, Keisha, even without the makeup. See,
girl, I love her.
Yeah, Charlene, I gotta go back. And then Charlene said, you're beautiful, sis. See?
Thank you.
See, look at her. Got that natural beauty going on. Charlene, all about that. Hey, y'all, I gotta tell y'all a story. I thought her last name was Hill. Heal. That's how naive I was on YouTube. But it's not. But I forgot. I don't know if she ever told me. Hey, don't say it right now, Charlene, but that is not her name. She does. Charlene, put in the comments what you be doing. I don't want to mess.
Like, is she spiritual?
Yes.
That's probably what the heal means. Like,
yeah,
she's maybe healing your mind. Maybe healing your mind. Is that what it is?
I found out during an interview while I was interviewing Charlene. I was like, oh boy, I'm so embarrassed right now, but I gotta go up here. Go ahead, Keisha. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was gonna tell you in a minute. I'm gonna have to drop down because I'm holding my phone. I was trying to get on because I knew you were fixing to leave. And I was gonna jump on real quick to say congratulations, but I'm gonna jump to my
But
next.
say that congratulations. You know how I roll. You work with me every week.
Okay.
I gotta have it in my hand. I don't believe in pre-celebrations, and I celebrate every win. So what this is an awareness live. Going
Mm-hmm.
back to what I was saying, Keisha, if you go, I think I have, I don't know, probably say 400 lives and videos on this channel, maybe less.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, if you look through the topics or you look through the interviews, you go in their playlist there, different seasons, you're gonna see someone that may inspire you. It could be your favorite couple. It could be the catchers who not only have a newborn, they have a young, I want to say Grayson's probably about, I don't know, say 5 to 6, 7. But then you get the chance to see through their life how the big brothers interacting with the little brother. You might go to the Griffin's channel, you see teenagers and now a toddler coming into the picture. Or you may go to cooking channels like people that eat, like Big Belly Bob, or people that do cosplay, like House of X. All these names, I've interviewed these people. So you may see something. I'm not going to say, now Keisha's harder than I am. Hey, we ain't worried about that dog, Keisha. Keisha's harder than I am. She said run up your phone bill, your light bill, but if you don't want to just sit there and run a 6-8 hour playlist, find something you enjoy. Your boy's going to appreciate it. Right now, this is just an awareness call to the people. And I know you say you got to drop down a minute, but hold on, let me just read this here. How do a person get interviewed? I'm a new business owner. I make all my products and love it. I tell you what, Carol, I saw you in an interview. She was the one that the Nichols interview, right?
Right. She has the soap.
Well, I tell you what,
Other things too, but yeah, I want some of that soap. I'm trying to get.
Well, I tell you what, Shaw. Now you just interviewed with the Nichols not long ago. And when I interview somebody, I won't look at the interview they did with nobody else. I'm just only going to focus on what I'm going to be doing. I told you a while ago, closed mouths don't get fed. So I'm a firm believer. You ask and I will deliver. How does a person get interviewed? Ask. You just did that. You tell me when you want to be interviewed. The only nights it can't be. Now it's going to sound like I'm reading announcements at church or something. The second and third Monday, I have live and direct with Tanya from Event Yours. Every Tuesday, I have the classroom with Keisha from Just Asking for a Friend. And Thursday, you have Two Truths, One Mic, which is Keisha and Kizzy, but I'm kind of helping with that. If Thursday's your only day, we'll make Thursday happen. Other than that, we have Monday. No, not Monday. I'm sorry. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But you just ask. We'll come on. I ask some questions. We'll talk about your products. Just if you have Instagram, reach out to me on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, let me put my email address. You can do Points Blank Experience, but I would rather you send it to Points Blank Travel because that's the one I check the most. I'm putting the email address in here.
My bad.
No, you cool, man. This is so informal. You have no idea. Okay, Cheryl said I make soap, body wash, butter, scrub. See, hey, I like to bring knowledge to the people. A lot of people may not. Now I can tell you because I went kind of less chemical, more natural. And now when I go and get certain lotions, I could feel the chemicals on my skin. I could feel it. And if I had never been exposed to more natural products, so hey, we're gonna make this happen, Miss Cheryl. We're gonna make it happen. Uh-oh. MC says she can't wait for the omelet video. I can't either. I want to see her eat the eggs. That's what I want to see.
I can't wait to eat the eggs.
Y'all, she been talking about this egg. And she talking about that, hey, I dropped her short. Did you see it? I said, no, and I got caught up in something. Then when I did see it, I think they were live, and I was so mad because I couldn't watch it because I was moderating. But Charlene said, I do a variety, but mainly natural healing, natural healing, medication, mindset, upgrade, positive vibes, and business wealth on my other channel. Yeah, Charlene, I still owe you from March. I watched the one you and Vern did. I was driving, I was stopped though, but I was in my car. And I definitely want to get on this show with you. So, y'all see how we meeting people in here. And other than a couple people that none of us really knew that came in and kind of tried to disrupt everything, it's just a bunch of good people having a good time on Points Blank Experience. That's all it is, man. I have serious channels. I have the credit. And speaking of which, PBT should be launching in May. I'm going to start from the basis. I'm not going to talk about no credit cards. I'm not going to talk about no points, no miles, no trips. Not right off the bat. Now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in, but I got a marching order from one of my. I don't know what this dude been a big help to me, and that's Shelter from Your Favorite Couple. He sent me a simple text. I'm not going to tell y'all what it said because it was between he and I. But I'm going to start back, not at the base. I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm going to talk about how to get your credit score up. And I'm going to, matter of fact, it's a perfect time to talk. This is the prelude to that live. When you think about your credit, I want you to think of, remember I talked about Whataburger earlier. I want you to think of, this is one of my most popular videos that I've ever done, the credit hamburger. When you have two buns. Look at that as your credit score. The two buns is your score. Everybody get caught up on the score. How many times you go to a burger joint and really care what kind of buns you get? It's the stuff in between the two buns that's what you care about. That's what matters on your credit report. Your credit score is your buns. So a person see a 500 or 750, it doesn't always mean that 750 is going to get approved and the 570 don't. It could get flipped because it matters about the ingredients that you have in the burger. Do you have a mortgage? Do you have a car that you're paying on? Do you have a credit card or credit cards that's been paid on time, but you got a medical bill that slapped you upside the head and dropped your score from what used to be a 720 down to the 570? But on the other hand, I got a 750 credit score with one credit card with a $500 limit that's paid on time for 4 years, but they never had a limit higher than $750. Rod's gonna roll his dice and so the bank on the person with the 570 because the meat, the lettuce, the onions, the pickles, and everything in between those two buns, that's what matter. All this other person got is two buns. They got the 750 score. This person I can trust. They got a mortgage, probably a couple $100,000 mortgage. They got a car. They got credit cards. They're showing responsibility. It's just a little bit from ROD. Now, that's just a surface of what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to break it down where everybody can understand. I have a degree in business with a minor in finance, but I have a master's degree called life. We all do. It's just when and how we apply the knowledge we have. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to bring it out of you. But I ain't going to bring it out of Miss Cheryl. We're just going to be talking about soap over there. We might get to know her, too.
All right. Well, I'm on this raggedy phone. It's just a matter of time.
Okay. You coming back or you gonna go back down in the car?
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, take your time. All right. Thank you for coming up. Keisha said she'll be back in a minute, y'all. Yeah, you know how they be how they be doing in church. Oh, all right. We'll make it happen, Michelle. We'll work on this together. She gone now, Charlene. It took me too long to get there. Hey, I see another person I had the honor and the pleasure of having back on the channel. I need to get her back because we never finished, man. I'm coming to most commercial soaps are detergent. I saw some of your products on the Nichols. That's why, excuse me. And you did a great job with that, you and Kizzy both. And that's why I was so quick to say yes, Miss Cheryl, because I usually do a little research, but I saw that and I know you're going to be just fine. Plus, this may be more of a, now that I'm doing the experience with Rod instead of getting to know, it's going to be more conversations than interviews. So this may be more of a conversation and just get your product out there. That's part of the problem is it's not that we don't want to support. It's not that we don't want to support our brothers and sisters. A lot of time we don't know about it. They may not have the capital. Notice I didn't say money. Money come and go. Capital is what builds wealth. Y'all need to start, it's certain words and certain ways that I started to change my mindset of how I put things. I ran through money. I know I've spent over $1 million in my lifetime. I know I have. But what am I doing now? I'm preserving capital and building wealth. I ran through money and pleased the people. Don't let that pew. I ran through money. I had the pinky rings, the chains, the gold, the diamonds. Man, I remember being, I think I was like 27, 28, maybe 30, 32. Bought me a drop top Lexus SC 430, $68,000. I was in the Navy. I ain't had no business having that. I remember being on Hamburger Boulevard, anybody from San Diego. Main strip going through where I lived in Rancho San Diego. I'm sitting at a red light. I decide I want to drop the top for GP. I mean, I just want to show out. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. This is how I don't even want to diss myself, but I ain't got no choice. This is how silly I was. And then the light turned green. I got everybody held up because I can't take off. That was running through money. Now I don't care about I don't care about owning a Lexus. I care about being one of the owners of the company Lexus, which is owned by Toyota, which Rod has stock here. Do y'all see the transition of mindset? You don't learn this in college. You learn this by being honest with yourself. We can say all day, I want to be like Rod. I may want to be like Tanya's husband, Timmy. I may want to be like Shelton. I may want to be like CJ. But at the end of the day, I can't be nobody. I can't be like nobody until I learn to be Rod first. Anyway, y'all, I ain't come to preach. We supposed to be having fun. I had to bring it back down. Hey, your favorite couple. Hey, why y'all have? Well, y'all probably been saying this. I'm just not getting to it. I had Tasharia. She was Wellness with Frugal Mama on the channel, man. She gave me some marching orders, and I was, well, the first thing I was going to say, and she told me I better not say what they call Fort Worth. Fort Worth has a nickname. I can't say it. I don't think I said it since she told me I better not say it if I wasn't from there. And I wasn't from there, so I ain't never said it. But y'all check out that interview that I had. It's going to be, well, I need to change that. From Wellness with Frugal Mama to Life with Tasharia. She works out every morning. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tasharia, if you're still here, every morning at 6 p.m., not weekends, 6 a.m. See? Every morning at 6 p.m., man, y'all gonna think I'm over here tripping. That's what our products should be like, in my opinion, Cheryl, all natural. Hey, they crack it up, say, Keisha, I hope she can hear the comment. Keisha, they think you funny. Come on back and crack some more jokes. When she come back, I'm gonna talk about why. I didn't even know she was this talented, y'all. We went live one night, right after CJ and Sharice. I was waiting on them to finish, and then I'm sorry, CJ and Reese. I ain't never get this right. I've been calling them this for 3 or 4 years. Then they want to change the name. Man, why y'all couldn't come up with another channel, man? Call that CJ and Reese and keep the original. Anyway, they had this game night, man, and I wanted to go live so bad because they was having fun. As soon as they finished, I was like, hey, I'm going live. I went live. I didn't know what I was going to say, what I was going to do. Keisha joined me. We had a ghetto game night, not the hood Jeopardy that CJ and Reese really got a board and put on the screen and you pick your character. No, Keisha and I just made up one. We just, and then y'all, man, what was so cool is the trolls joined in. Then we did music night, man. 3 hours later, I had met some cool people, man. A couple of trolls we converted. They became subscribers. Now I've seen them a couple more times. Never doubt yourself, man. Remember I talked about cocky and confident? It ain't nothing I can't do. All right, CJ and Reese said, come on, teach. I can't wait for those lives. I'll have our daughter and her friends watching because credit is very important. I'm gonna tell y'all how many people out there heard the term cash is king? That's true. Oh, maybe cash is queen. I don't know, however you want to look at it. Cash is king or queen, whatever, however you want to go. Credit is the whole damn monarchy. It's the king, the queen, the butlers, the maids, the prince, the princesses, the puppies, the dogs, and every other thing they got at the palace. I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of people don't know this. Go Google it. This is how Rod think. Because I'm thinking like an owner. I'm not thinking like a customer. Do y'all know that when a certain individual purchased a certain company that used to start with a T and it ended like itter? I'm gonna let y'all read between the lines. And then they changed the name. Just became a letter. This person didn't use their money. They use the monarchy. If y'all can't read between the lines, hit me up an email. I'll tell y'all about it. No, don't hit me up. Hit me on Instagram. No email. Might take you 2 years before I get to it. But this is the stuff when I'm on my spare time, all I got is Tubi, and I got tired of looking at that. I'm on Google trying to learn something. And every once in a while, my mind will float away. I see who cooking the latest food or doing something on YouTube. But then I find myself back over here learning, man. Knowledge is more than power. Knowledge is more than power. My mom told me a long time ago, I grew up in a town that was recently segregated. And segregation was still fresh in my parents' mind. My aunts, my mother, I don't think my mother did. I don't know how she got out of it, but they worked in the cotton fields of Arkansas. And this ain't a white or black thing, it was more of a mentality thing. And she told me, she said, you know, maybe, depending on where you live, and she, at the time she thought I was going to stay in Arkansas, you may have to work twice as hard as someone that don't look like you just to go at the same pace. Work twice as hard to go at the same pace. You could be stripped of everything, but you can't never be stripped of what's up here. I told my little brother this story. He was like, I don't remember that. I said, man, I don't even think you was in our family because you don't remember nothing. But it was a 3-year difference. And I got a lot of this knowledge when these were conversations my mom would have with us when we were 6 and 3. I was a 6-year-old, he was a 3-year-old. So it's what you have up here, that PMA, positive mental attitude. Okay, you back. You had to relocate. That's cool. Get your, hey, oh, I bought me some popcorn, but I don't think I'm gonna break it out. Depreciation. You know, I remember the day. Hey, what's up, Edna? Hey, another person I had Edna's World ordered me. And when Edna talked, this is like the old E.F. Hutton commercials on there. You got to be kind of my age, remember though. When Edna talked, people listen. She said, Rod, I want to come back on the Point Blank Spirit, but I don't want to do no interview. I just want to come over there and kick it. It's JT, the original JT, Edna's World, YT, and hey, Edna, if you still here, I know I got to get this right, Kisha, but she got a channel, but I can't remember the name of it. When we do that show, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be off the chain. I'm just warning y'all beforehand. Y'all keep, I'm gonna pull that word depreciation. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, man. Y'all, this is right now, y'all are getting like 7 or 8 live streams in one. And I've been on here an hour and 35 minutes. I'm probably not gonna go past 2 for the sake of the replay. Watch hours is cool, but valuable content is what's more important to me. Depreciation. We're gonna, okay, there it is. Kicking it with Kish. That's the other channel. So the original JT, the channel you see up there, Edna's World, YT, and the original JT and Kicking It with Kish. Those 3 ladies will be. And then Life with V, I went to her live. She was talking about having a second interview. So man, I'm telling you, we got some hot stuff coming up on PBE. Now, I can tell y'all right now, the Edna JT Kisha, that's going to be during the Summer Fest. I guess we're going to call this the Summer Fest, or the Summer Experience. This is, I just make up stuff on the fly. Because we ain't talking about nothing sad. August is my birth month. July is the summer, and June is the summer. So, hey, May 31st, I think that's Memorial Day, usually around that time. That May is the last real talk month until probably after Labor Day. I'm going to treat PBE like the summer, baby. It's going to be the summer experience. We're going to treat it like the summer. We ain't talking about Keisha. If you sitting here just asking for a friend, I don't know how we're going to do it. We're going to come up with some happy topics, play games, figure out how to play spades online. I don't know what we're going to do. But no sad stuff. So let me see here. Hell Love. Yeah, she is very consistent. Charlene said, that's the mindset I'm talking, speak right. Yeah, man. You know, and I'm going to tell y'all, it ain't like y'all don't know this, but need I remind you, like my song said. I don't care how much of a positive mindset you have. Misery sure does love company. I'm going to say it like we said in the South, like my grandma used to say. Misery sure love company. And if a person can find, not everybody now, but if a person can find a way to bring you down, especially when you might be on the verge of doing better than them, oh, you best believe they're going to try it. And if you listen, you're going to start listening to them and believing them. But you have to have that PMA. If I was your homie when I was rocking neck and neck or below you, why can't I be your homie if I get ahead of you? Why was I your homie when you were ahead of me? Or why was I your homeboy if it's a home girl? I'm not in competition with nobody. I want to see everybody win. If you look at my channels, each one of my channels is a way people can grow. Point blank travel, credit, how to travel around the country, around the world for little or no money out of your pocket. I haven't done a video. I think I did one video over there all year. I could jump on there right now and do a video, come out with the same intro and everything. Not because I'm so smart, because I remembered it. And I got a song, I think it's From the Mud to the City. I can't teach people well if I'm showing them paper plates. And what I mean by that, people will see what kind of car I drive and all that and be like, oh, he's showing out. No. I'm not going to diss any car, but how can I be in a certain vehicle telling people that they can get ahead and the car may not be the way they want to do it? Maybe they don't care about material things. Maybe they care about a degree. I got one of those too. Maybe they care about a good heart. I feel like I have one of those too. That's when we come over to Point Blank Experience. We have fun. We interview people. We get to know people. I saw Out with Key do her first live. I saw the replay. She did a Grandma Key and she did one with herself. Just a couple weeks ago, last week, she was on my channel saying she was afraid. She didn't think people wanted to see her. Same thing with Chocolate Girl Eats. This channel is just, someone did it for me and I want to give it back. They showed me, several people, it wasn't no one, that was too much of a job for one. They showed me my full potential. Not y'all. For anybody out there that's just tripping right now to the stuff I'm doing, I haven't even begun to reach my full potential. I created Point Blank Network with a full-time job. Now I don't even have a job. I'm semi-retired, I guess. I retired at 53, involuntarily. Going back to Point Blank Travel. How many people have ever walked by, got on a plane and walked by? My first time I got on a plane, I was going to boot camp for the Navy. You get on a plane and you walk by first class. And you wonder what it's like to sit up there. I'm gonna tell you, they all it's cracked up to be. Even if I had the money, I just couldn't pay no $1,800 when everybody else paying $200 or $300. We going to the same plane, and I'm at the front of the plane with a bigger seat. That just didn't fly with me. It didn't make too much sense, so I didn't do it. Y'all keep that in your thoughts. How many people went to hotels and you saw elite status and you standing on a long line, these people just walk up to the front and you wonder how they did that? How many people walk through first class and you didn't see people that look like me? You may see a couple sprinkled in like some chocolate chip cookies, but you didn't see a lot. I remember flying back from Miami. This is a true story, man. And I was flying first class via points and miles. I didn't pay $1 for it. And go to Point Blank Travel. I don't want to bore everybody with that. I was sitting in first class and I had on Point Blank Travel t-shirt, probably Adidas sweatsuit. I wasn't dressed like normal. And this guy, I don't even know what descent he was. He wasn't black, he wasn't white. I don't know what he was. He said, hey, man, how you doing? I said, what's up, man? I didn't really feel like talking, really. I been on the meeting I close. I did not feel like talking. I talked a lot. And he said, so what do you do, man? You play sports? I said, no, man, you ain't going to believe this, man. He said, what? I said, man, I'm a YouTuber, but shh, don't tell nobody. I teach people how to fly in first class for free. I ain't paying nothing to sit up here with you. How much did you pay? I just messed this dude's head up. I said, how much did you pay, man? I mean, you ain't got to tell me. I can look it up right now. But you may as well go tell me because I'm going to look it up before this plane take off. I said, I ain't pay nothing, man. You ain't got to listen to me. He looked, he said, you didn't pay anything? How'd you do that, man? I said, I'm a YouTuber. I keep telling you, man. Matter of fact, pull up your phone real quick. Hurry up before this plane take off. I pulled up my QR code, put this thing up to this guy's phone. He subscribed right there on the spot. Watched. He had some kind of Wi-Fi because he watched videos the whole flight from Miami to Dallas. I was like, that is selling yourself, ladies and gentlemen. But the moral of the story, I could have kept that to myself. A party of one is no fun. A party of five is a get together, but a party of 10, when everybody can do what I just did, Your favorite couple in here, man, they stay going somewhere. I'm on Sheldon watching my video, now Sheldon teaching me stuff about points in my house. That's the beauty of it. What they call it these days, they didn't call it that when I was a little boy. What they call it, gatekeeping or something? They just, I think when I first learned what it was, just hating. We didn't want to share knowledge. Now it's got all these formal names, gatekeeping. I want to be on a plane where it's a bunch of people look like me in first class, and I ain't on Soul Plane, the movie. I want to be on a plane where we get ready to go, and we all, like we did at the meeting, our cruise, checking into the Hilton, except your favorite couple who checked in some other bougie hotel. No, that's what I want. And notice I said I didn't pay anything. I had to use my cards, but I used it on utilities, water, gas, gasoline, cable bill, phone bill, groceries. Go over there and check out Point Blank Travel. I got like 800 some videos over there. Tell you all how to do it. But I'm gonna start back at the beginning. How to build your credit, because you gotta have credit. Anyway, investing. Teaching people how to take small amounts of money. A lot of people think you need thousands, hundreds of thousands. I'm sitting in a crib right now, and I furnished everything in here with the exception of this little thing behind me and one that's over there just like it. Everything in here, I furnished it with crypto, profits from crypto. Everything, bedroom, bed, mattress, a couch that I think they gypped me on because I think it's a sectional, but it ain't sectional. If there's a word, if I sit in between the two, chase at this love, whatever this thing is, I fall in the middle. I got a lazy boy. I'm scared to sit in it because I go to sleep. All from investing. And I still have a motto on Point Blank Travel. I show people how to make the impossible possible. Gone are the days where our parents didn't know, so I shouldn't know. If you know how to get on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and watch me right now, surely I guarantee you can learn how to invest, and you ain't got to go to college. I have a degree in finance. It helped me. But I got my degree in, I don't know, 2016, something like that. I've been investing since 92, self-taught, buying newspapers. Why do you think if you ever watch my videos, I don't say these big long names, I pop out the symbol because at 22 years old, I used to buy a newspaper and throw all of it away except the financials. And I used to see gold and silver being this price and that price, but I didn't know how to buy it. I could have used, remember I said there's reasons and I could have used the excuse, which was the truth. My parents didn't know how to buy gold. My parents didn't know how to buy silver. But I could. Maybe they weren't allowed to go to the library. Remember I talked about a segregated town. I don't know what the reason was, but I know their reason wasn't going to become Rod's excuse. Somebody in the back need to hear what I'm saying. Their reason was not going to become my excuse. So I learned, bought me some gold, physical gold. I still own gold, but in different forms. I don't have any physical gold around. Had physical silver. Still have a little of that. Now I got me some oil. I'm gonna be like the Beverly Hills Builders, man. I never thought I ain't got no barrel of oil out in the yard and there, but I own oil. But it's the mindset. How many times do we say, oh, yeah, I got a little bit of money in the bank. If you got more than $1, you got more than probably half the people in the country. If you got more than $1. I do got a little bit of oil, but I ain't got to tell everybody in the world I got a little bit, because then that positive mental attitude, that mindset, if I think small, I'm going to live small, I'm going to believe small. And it's kind of hard to talk about generational wealth when all you got to pass down is something small. If you don't have any money to pass down, start passing down some of that knowledge you got up here. Our young people need to hear it today. It ain't only the parents' fault. How about it's the uncle's fault? Because in my days of coming up, my uncles sometimes were my father. It's some of the aunties' fault, because my aunties at times were my mother. Don't get mad at the grandmas that ain't ready to act like they are quote unquote grandma and they still want to go have a good time. Don't be mad at them. But as long as they're spitting that knowledge, and then going to the club, Ron think it's cool. Y'all can say I'm crazy, but let's stop blaming everybody. If we all just do a small part, we ain't got time to be blaming everybody else. We ain't got time. Let me jump in these comments, man. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, boy, now y'all see I can do a live. Okay, Keisha says she out messing with the camper. Man, she stay doing something. Okay, trying to get done before it get dark. I might still be here, man. I don't know. Charlene, thank you for the heart. Hey, that's how it is. We assist each other along the way. Yeah, man, but for some reason, I don't like saying whatever that term is about barrels and seafood. I don't like saying that, man. When I think of if I was in the ocean, I'm allergic to seafood. But when I think about the ocean, and this gonna sound cocky, but it's really confidence. We always talk about this barrel and these crabs. Whatever. I don't look at crabs. I replace the crabs with a shark. One shark. That barrel, I replace that with a pond. I'm in a big fish and a small pond, and everybody's pulling me down. They become guppies, and I will run right through their ass. I'm serious. And that's just my mentality. Because people can only do what we allow them to do to us. Ain't nobody make you think differently than what you think. They can kind of convince you or coerce you, but at the end of the day, you got to sign off on it in your mind. So, all right. Hey, Cheryl said that was so good with our key. Yeah, man. That interview was, I will tell you, that interview, it did some numbers. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm always happy for someone who rises above because the same entity that gave you yours will give me mine. Say that again, Jerry. Say that again. Besides, you don't know what they went through to get there, and you're willing to go through. Are you willing to go through it? And that's a lot of things. A lot of times people look at people, and I often say you can't judge a book by its cover. You got to look at all the pages in between. People see me right now, and man, I tell you, I'm gonna start, then I'm gonna go backwards. And this is gonna be a story to end that's gonna probably shock you. So don't get all hyped up and think, oh, it's the he doing this, he balling, he this. Damn it. So in February, I believe, or February, March, 1 month of 25, I went and bought a Genesis, a G80, a big dog, big car. Or sedan, whatever they call it. 2 weeks later, I went and bought another vehicle. August, I downside, but I paid all my stuff up for 15 months. That sounds like a glamorous story. Man, this dude is balling. 2 Genesis, paying his living expenses up for 15 months. Boy, this dude, he got it going on. But they didn't know the year before I rode around probably 9 to 12 months in a car that was completely totaled via hail damage. It had no back window, period. I could not see at night because of the lights out of the front windshield. I could only go somewhere during the day, and that was really just right down the street to Kroger. I couldn't venture out. I had to catch Uber if I went a certain radius. During that time frame, I got out of the hospital and walked in and was told I may not walk. Prior to that, I went to the hospital because of the lifestyle I was living, jet setting, first class, elite status, living in Hiltons, and then flying to New York for no reason. Next day I'm in South Beach, then I'm in California, then I may stop in Phoenix. Went to the hospital, my blood pressure was 75 or 45. Anyway, I should have walked in there, whatever. I didn't. Had to call 911. Blacked out. Going backwards. Somewhere, Rod, the book cover that people always see, was lost in the pages in between. The persona. That's why now I ain't got no fans. I just got a bunch of people that rock with me. And I'm so thankful for all y'all. You have no idea. I ain't got nothing. I just got a bunch of people that I love on and they love on me. Because when you get to that point and you think you're bigger than everybody else or you're bigger than life, or I didn't think I was more than everybody else, but I could do what I want to do, go where I want to go, be where I want to be. And I could. But through that process of this book, I was losing myself to the point where I lost myself. To the point I spent 28 days in the hospital and went in and they told me I may not walk out. And when I walked out of there, I knew I had to change a lot. But I had to be courageous. And that courage didn't come from doing this. The first bit of courage was being true to myself, being honest with myself. And from that moment on, thoughts, these three channels, y'all about to see these three channels. And I ain't going to say 3, I'm going to say 2, because I'm really just doing investment rod and PBE. Then I'm going to go from 2 to 4, and y'all going to see. The podcast, I have a podcast. I ain't talking about the one on YouTube, I'm talking a whole nother podcast somewhere. I finally, thanks to Dorian, that I'm going to have on the show, hopefully in May, definitely in May. Dorian Jones, he's an author, and he told me how to find my podcast. So I'll be launching back on that. My goal when I started this was I wanted to be everywhere. Matter of fact, I keep going back to this, man. This is 22. And I remember Shelton always remind me from your favorite cup. Well, let me move this here out the way. Well, let me read. Y'all already read. So this is the 2022 Meeting Hour Award People's Champ, 2022. The only way I could win this, and I didn't think I was going to win. People, when you do the Meeting Hour Awards, you get multiple choice, all the nominees. This is the only award where people had to write your name in. And this is, I got Channel of the Year over there, Best Finance, Achievement Award up here, and but that one there is from the people and for the people. So thank y'all. All right, what we saying? The same. Laugh out loud. Cheryl said, "Teach me." Hey, it's free, free 99. I don't charge nothing. Oh, turn your live too, man. Yo, it's too many people live. I don't want to hog the show. Plus, we've been on here. We're coming up on 2 hours. So perfect. CJ and Sharice should be live. I don't want to step on my co-host. Now, I will tell y'all, next week, I'm steamrolling next week. I'm not looking at no schedules, whoever's live, and I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. When I set a goal, tunnel vision, laser focus, the eye of the tiger. And that's because I don't like failing. I don't believe in failing. Now, sometimes I fall short. Falling short and failing is two different things. So let me rephrase it. I don't like falling short. Because failing is if you fall short and you don't get up and try again, or you just give up. That's failing. So do I think we'll hit 1,000 subscribers between now and April 30th, which I set the goal for? I don't know. Will we hit 4,000 watch hours between now and April 30th? I control it. I can't make people come over here and watch, but I can go live and do something. I find a way to get somebody's attention. So if you know somebody, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that there's a cool place. You're not judged. I don't judge people. I ain't got time to judge nobody. I done made too many mistakes. I ain't got time to judge who got what. I don't care who looked like what. I don't care who had this and now have that. I don't care. I've been in all those movies. Didn't get paid. All I care about is good people coming to a location, having a good time, learning from one another, being able to speak their mind and their opinions like we do on live and direct, like we do in the classroom, and just fellowshipping, just having a good time and kicking it with like-minded people. And when I say like-minded, a lot of people get this mixed up. If you want to do better and be better and willing to learn, you're a like-minded person with me. You may not know all the investment lingo. You may not know all the credit hamburger stuff. You may not know how to do interviews. I don't care about that. Like-minded to me, if you're a good person, you want to learn, you have an open mind, and you're not judging people, we're like-minded people. I don't have time to judge people. What? No, I'm not. To answer the question I saw down there. Right at Jerry. Jerry, make sure I read your comment. Okay, it's from what I said earlier. Yeah, you got to judge, look at a book. What up, Bronze Flat Power God? Appreciate you being here, man. Thank you for always stopping by. So what y'all witnessed tonight, and I'm not necessarily leaving, it depends on how many people. I've been going 2 hours strong. Keisha came up here for a minute. I am going to probably drop the link in a minute. If anybody else want to come up, but anybody can get on the screen and talk. Have I got on the screen and just ramble? Yeah. But I like to one of the mottos of Points Blank Travel, which is really the entire Points Blank network, is educate, motivate, and elevate. I wrote this slogan 2019. Don't have to write it down, but once. I want to educate the people. That's what we're doing on PBT and PBE sometimes, and investing with Rod. I want to educate everybody. I can't complain if I don't show people how to do it. I can't say, oh, you ain't got this, but I'm not, if I know it, I'm not trying to show somebody how to get it. Then I wanted to motivate the people. How can I motivate them? Take a trip. Do videos sitting in first class. I've flown first class with business suits on and shades like I should be on at the Emmys or Grammys or somewhere. And I've flown up there like I came off the block. Why? Because I live both lives. I have. And now we come to PBE, the baby of the bunch. This was the last official channel at first that I created. But I always knew it would be special. I always knew that it would grow people. And I thought about, I think earlier, Event Yours was over at Keys, Outward Keys Live. It's a possibility, but would they have known each other if Event Yours didn't see Outward Key on Points Blank Experience during an interview? Would I had the opportunity to meet Sticks in Charge had I not interviewed CJ and Sharice and met Sticks through CJ and Sharice? Y'all see this web that's out there? You have the World Wide Web, for those of you that didn't know what www stand for. We have a web and a wealth of knowledge. They need to add a fourth W in there. Let me see. What's up, Educated Natural? How you doing, man? Hold on, let me scroll back over here. We got Educated Now. We got the Nichols Journey in the house. Says, hey, PBE, and beautiful chat. Hey, they had a nice live. I was teasing kids earlier, man. Her and Desmond, they so cool, man. If y'all want to see kids at working today, go over there and check out that live they did today, man. I always tease her, but I know she'll be out there working. So when she's not, she's supporting her husband. We got 10, the Educated Natural. The 10 is her acronym, TEN. Says, what's up, Rod? Y'all, if you've been here before, you may have heard the story. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it again anyway. This is a woman I was afraid to ask for an interview because I judged the book by its cover. She looked in her profile, I said, man, first of all, that name, man, she might be smarter than me. I can't interview nobody that's too smarter than me. I mean, they could be smarter, but not too smarter. And then think I watched it. I said, man, I think she kind of. I mean, then she said she was in the army. I was done. I said, I ain't going to reach out to her. And when I did, and she said, yes, one of the most powerful conversations, because it was an interview, but we were talking about how to grow on YouTube, how to grow in business. Go check that out. Very few people that are in this live I haven't worked with. The Nichols. I interviewed them earlier this year. I want to say January. Success story. Not because of Rod. I saw something. Just asking for a friend asked me to come over to her channel, do a collab. I did. Didn't even take long to answer. Met Kizzy, interviewed her and Desmond. Some of the highest numbers I have for 2026 when it comes to views and watch time. Check it out. That's all I'm gonna say. Go over there and check them out. We got Lisa J. Stocks. What's going on, Lisa? I've collaborated with her. Investment Rod, as well as her channel. Another perspective on how to invest. This is a mother that's teaching her daughter about investing. That's teaching people how to invest. That's not keeping this knowledge within, but sharing it with other people. Let me say this again. For anybody that's confused, maybe in the bushes, it's free to watch these YouTube channels. You'll have to pay for a membership. But it's free to just go to my channel and Lisa's channel to learn about investments. Go to the Nichols channel and get motivation. Go to Educated Natural to get motivation, inspiration, and knowledge. I can keep going up to the list. Go to Cheryl, learn about soaps and natural products. Charlene, learn about healing and spiritual. Just asking for a friend. DIY, gardening, homesteading, animals, eggs being hatched. And I say that, but oh no, man. I know there's a whole lot of people got student loan debt, but until you get your finances figured out, there's a place called Google University at YouTube State College that tends to be free. All you need is a Wi-Fi and a phone. You can go to City Starbucks and learn something. I pride myself in learning at least one thing new every week. Why? Because I don't like getting caught up slipping on a banana peel. If there's a conversation going on and I ain't in it, I feel lost. So if I'm ever in your conversation and I disappear, that means I don't know nothing about y'all, what y'all talking about. Even the garden community, I tackle that, man. I'm in zone 8B, baby. Got one plant. I used to say I grow in plant. Now I found out it's thanks to CC and just asking for a friend, Keisha, I grow in containers. See, I'm learning stuff I may not ever do again. Hey, baby, I didn't see the live until I got under the drive. Oh, she's speaking to that, man. I was like, kids over there, kids. Okay, listen there, right? That's all right. How you doing that? And you under that drive? All right. Y'all, we at the bottom. Hey, anybody want to come up? This is the last call to kick it with Rod for the day. Because now it's got cold in here. And I got to turn that air off before I be sick again. Matter of fact, I ain't playing no music, but let me just do this real quick. I'm just putting this up here. Y'all still be able to hear me. I'm just putting this up here so I can get up. Turn this air off because it is cold. Hope everybody's having a happy weekend. You know what I noticed, man? Maybe y'all can help me. I don't even know how to work my own thing. Is it me? Or am I seeing more people on YouTube on the weekends? Is it because the economic situation, which is smart if it is? All right, I'm back. I just wonder, hey, real homies still in the crib. Thank y'all for being here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. But I'm just wondering, oh, you're on Bluetooth. Okay. I'm just wondering, how do I'm seeing a lot of people on YouTube, man, on the weekend. And I'm just wondering, is that the thing? I've been staying in the house, so I mean, it ain't no different for me, but is there anything y'all like to see on Points Blank Experience? I know I got a lot of ideas, a lot of things that I do already, but is it something that we could do different? I already just made a halfway executive decision. I still got to check with my two co-hosts to try to shine light. But I got to get back up here. Hey, the Nichols said, I was working, right? I was working, laugh out loud. I love 10. She's speaking of the educated natural. I'm telling y'all, man, it's number love. Lisa, hey, look at this here. Hey, my wealthy sis. Look at all these people that know each other, man. They ain't me here. 10 is approachable and extremely smart and know all the songs. Hey, man, I ain't know about the song title, but I know she is extremely smart and very, very approachable. So she don't take no mess. Now, don't get it twisted. She don't take no mess. All right, I got to do that. So, oh yeah, we was talking about if it's anything y'all want to see on here, man. I think I can open my blinds, man. It shouldn't be that. I like to see what's going on. I'm low key turning into one of my old dudes, man. I be sitting on the patio watching nothing. You know, my grandpa used to be sitting in the yard, no nothing be had. He just be out there all day long, man, waiting for 2 cars to go by. But I be out here peeking out here. I know all the dogs in the neighborhood. I don't know none of their names, but Kizzy and Desmond, the educator now 10 said big hugs to y'all. So if y'all got any ideas, man, we are going to try to keep it light on the channel for the summer. Now, I'm not going to say we won't sprinkle. If we see something that really needs to be talked about, I'm speaking of live and direct with Tanya from Event Yours or Keisha from Just Asking for a Friend on the classroom. If we see something that needs to be addressed, we will do a live on that. But if we can keep it light, man, this summer, I don't know what we're gonna do, man. Now, this is when I'm on Point Blank Spirit. Now, what we do on Keisha's channel, that's she come up with the stuff on her. The classroom is just one entity, but we do it on both channels, alternating. So that's the Southern way. Hey, what's that Southern way, Miss Cheryl? Let me know. But hey, man, the Southern way is just sitting around having fun. Hey, you gotta let me know, Miss Cheryl. I'll be losing my train of thought because it takes me a long time to get through these comments. We are at the bottom, though. I don't know how I'm doing this. Let's be around some good people today. But if y'all can come up with something, man, let me know. I kind of want to, I know I want to do another, I don't know what I'm going to call it. Keisha and I, we didn't have a formal name. We just went live one night on the fly. It was a Friday, so it wasn't at the classroom. I think it was a Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday. So I want to do something like that again. I do have some people coming on here. Now, I have a young brother that's coming on here, Dorian Jones. I'm going to try to do it before the summer experience, which is where we're just going to get light on the channel and have fun. He's been on here before and a wealth of knowledge. Ahmad Grant, another young man. May have a couple 100,000. I know he has over 100,000 followers on IG, motivational speaker. Nigel Schroeder. Nigel's probably about 25, 26. He's been rocking with me for a long since I started. He'll be back. I reached out to him. We're going to be collaborating probably on, we're actually going to go, when I get with Nigel, I'm just going to tell everyone now, I'm going to broadcast on all 3 channels at once. Point Blank Travel, because we are going to hit credit. Point Blank, investing with Rod, because we are going to hit probably some investing, stocks, crypto, high yield savings account, and we're going to have fun and cover some broad topics on Point Blank Spirit. So I'm going to broadcast to all 3 channels at once. You pick which location you want to be in. You're going to hear the same information, but we're going to be doing that. Oh yeah, man. I'm getting, because ain't nothing even going on out there, Miss Cheryl. And then I keep messing with the blind because it's changing this light. I didn't like how my head. I need everybody to see that G for grinding, but now I feel like I don't know. I'll get it together in a minute. But hey, man, we are at 2 hours and 12 minutes. I do want people to watch the replay and see what the hoopla was about. And I'm going to get ready to raise up if there's no more questions for me and no one joining. Give me a squig of this coffee here. Hey, see, Michelle, I'm all the way country now. Squig. Hey, that's one thing I want to do. I'm gonna get with Keisha, see if we can do something. How do we come up with something? We know we got them from our ancestors, but how did they come up with some of these words that we said? And how do you spell them? How do you spell squig? Guess it's it. I'm gonna put it in the comments, man. Anybody look at this here? I think that I don't know if this is how you spell it or not. They could be like, what in the world was they talking about over there? Michelle said trivia game on financial law in the summer. I might. Only reason is some people look at finances as work, Miss Cheryl. So I might. I might do that on my investing channel. That's a good idea. But I may have some kind of trivia, and I won't, but I may have some. I know I'm gonna try to have Keisha. I know Keisha will rock with me, but we may have May do a hall pass and drop the link and maybe have some other people. I don't know yet. I gotta talk to her. But I wouldn't mind having a YouTube trivia, like a for the content creators. Now, if you ain't got to be a content creator to be there. If you're thinking about it and never thought you want to be one, come on over. You might learn something. But I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'll do that. I don't know. I didn't know how to spell squeeze. Is that how you spell it? Did I get an A? Hey, y'all, I got an A. Like the country about to come out. Now I was thinking today, like, I go to Kroger almost every day, and if I was talking to my grandma, she would say something like, "You study going to the store, ain't you?" Now, if I wrote that in any English class, I was gonna get an automatic F. You study going to the store, ain't you? Now, I want to know how you spell study in this sentence. I do want, because I really think it's sturdy. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Don't y'all tell nobody. And we are gonna get. We have a street law, and okay, street law and the real law. So what? Okay, fine. Okay, street law and the real law. I got you. This is the last thing. I'm gonna close this out, man. No, I ain't gonna tell y'all that. I might tell y'all that. Well, yeah, I can't do y'all like this. So, the reason I want to do this, man, because I just been thinking about some of the words I catch myself saying sometimes, and I don't even know how to spell them. I don't even know if there's a spelling for them. Like, but this got a spelling. I remember being in Arkansas, and I may have some. I ain't looked lately. I probably do, but. You know those veins? I'm gonna let somebody put them. Yeah, I don't care how you spell it. I'm gonna let somebody put it in the comments so I ain't the only bad guy here. But you know, when your veins start to show through your legs, I don't care what color you are. And I think I don't know what they do, but you can see your veins. Not like, I mean, they be like in spots and stuff. What they call that? It's like, oh, they steady doing something. Oh, okay, that's what they be saying, Miss Cheryl. I'm glad. I thought they were saying study, like study hall. But you know them veins. Anyway, if y'all don't know, I ain't gonna tell the story because I ain't gonna be the only bad person in here in case somebody experiencing that. Yeah, there you go. Varicose. I just wanted somebody else to say it. So while I grew up, they used to say, man, I don't even know why I'm talking about two older women talking. I was like 7, 6, somewhere around 8, maybe. And they would call it very close veins. She knows she shouldn't have that dress on with them very close veins showing like this. So I went to California. That's what I was calling it. They be like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, you know, them veins, man. Like I knew what this called. I knew it was very close, but I didn't want to say it in case somebody. So I let Miss Cheryl do it. And she's a nice lady, so y'all ain't gonna get mad at her. But they go to show you, man. Even that right there, man, and that could be an embarrassing moment, but to me, it's funny because I learned the proper way to say it, varicose. So I kind of want to do something, and we ain't gonna be no English class. We just gonna have fun, and I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. But with the mind of Keisha, I know. And you remember people saying, "Y'all know I ain't making this up, man." It's just like Now I'm gonna spell this word here, but I don't know when the last time I heard it pronounced right. And yeah, I gotta get out of here. I ain't really got to, but I need to. I'm gonna see if anybody know what this is. I'm gonna spell it the way it's pronounced, but then that ain't really how you spell it. I'm just gonna put it in the comments. If you was on The Price is Right, no, not The Price is Right, Jeopardy, whatever place you got to spell a word, whatever game that is, game show. And they said, and you had to write it. Like you had to write it. I think that's Jeopardy. You had to write it. Yeah, there you go. If you went to a place of worship when I was growing up, there were some people, especially with crowd. I went to a small church, and they may guide you to your seat. And when I grew up, they called them the usher. And my grandma, I think, and my mother was on the usher board, but ain't no usher. It's a usher. I mean, Miss Cheryl said it right here. But you can never take that out of me. That's the point I'm trying to make. You can't, no one can ever take that out of me. And I never try to change. I'm gonna say it how it should be said, but I'm also gonna say it how I was raised and how it was said when I was younger. What I'm saying right now is don't forget where you came from. And I'm gonna close out with this. Don't forget your roots. I don't care what you have, what you don't have, what you think you should have, who holding you back, AI is coming and all that. Stay true to yourself and believe in yourself. You can have the best partner in the world, you can have the best spouse in the world, the best family support in the world. But if you don't believe in yourself, you're not doing those people that believe in you the proper service. You have to believe in yourself. If you have so many people surrounding you that believe in you, truly and genuinely believe in you, and you believe in yourself, you'll be amazed how much of an unstoppable force you can be. I think it was some dude, Elton John, one of them dudes, Huey Lewis, I think it was Huey Lewis in the news. He said, I think it was I write the song that write the book, or I write the book that write the song. It was something like that. But my life has been a book. But it was a different type of book. It wasn't a drama, it wasn't a comedy, it wasn't some horror. It was all of it. And that's what mostly of us go through. Remember, you only fail if you don't get back up. We all fall down. Matter of fact, the last time I really fell down, like really, really, really fell down on the ground, and I am going to close out with this. I was surrounded in March, April of 2025. I think this was a reminder from God of, if you look back, this is what you could be dealing with. And I was surrounded by 4 pit bulls in my driveway. This ain't no made up story. This ain't in on Star Wars in Hollywood. This is really happened. And it was almost dark. And as I was backing up, I tripped and fell. I broke my wrist. There's some videos where I had the cast on and everything. And everything was happening like that. Hey, but one way I can explain this, and it was God, because 2 pit bulls on the left, 2 on the right, all 4 of them about to attack me, and I kicked one. Luckily, I don't even know how, because I did it with my left leg, and I sucked with my left leg and my left hand. The ones on the right started fighting each other. I was able to get up, get in my house, and when I went to close my door, the last test that was put in front of me, it won't maybe not be the last for my life, but the last for that year. Once I started to do what I was meant to do, I went to close the door, my storm door, to get in the house, and I couldn't, because I looked down and the dog's head was in the house and his body was outside the house. When I survived that and went to I think they call it the orthopedic doctor or whatever, I went to the emergency room first. He told me, I could say you're lucky that you're still here, but I choose, and I don't know what you believe in, but I don't even think he was from the USA originally. He said, I choose to say you're blessed that you're still here. With that being said, I hope everyone have a blessed and prosperous day. Do me a favor, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. That is that like button down below. Share the channel out. Don't just share it on your community tab. That's truly appreciated. Tell somebody about the channel. Tell them it's a place they can go be themselves, kick it, hang out with some cool people, not just Rod. Keisha came up here, my co-host from the classroom. If Tanya wasn't live, I'm sure she would have came up. But they're tell them there's one person, but this one person can't make a change. I can come up with probably 7 more YouTube channels and still couldn't do it. It's going to take all of us, all of us. With that being said, y'all have a good one. As I always say, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. And in words of said entertainer, I holla, peace, y'all. Much love. See y'all soon, man. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your Saturday. Have fun. Don't be thinking about nothing that's sad. And I think I'm gonna go out to something different this time. Much love, y'all.